together as we walk on by. And we fly just like birds of a feather. I won't tell no lie. All of the people around us, they say, can they be that close? Just let me state for the record, we're giving love in a family dose. We are family. Hey, I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and
Today is a very special day.
Today is National First Responders Day.
First responder, the first to respond.
Honor the men and women who take immediate action when disaster strikes.
We honor you today.
This is mainly focused on our first responder.
From the first responders who answered the call.
If we haven't said it before, we just want to say thank you.
It's very important work.
We would like to say thank you.
It's showtime.
Yeah, it is Monday, October 28th, 2024. Welcome to it. I'm Andrew Z. Demetrius, Nicodemus, Kelly Latz, the Princess of Property from Howard Hanna Realty, K2 the Baroness.
I like this music.
Stephen B. Hardy.
It's good Monday morning.
Yeah. It is National First Responders Day today, so happy.
And this is the music for first responders?
Yes, it's solemn, it's dignified, it's...
What would you prefer, D?
Yeah.
I don't know. Something a little more action-y.
Oh.
You know?
No, we're
first responders. You're the guy rushing into, or the girl,
yes,
rushing into the danger, the emergency, not the one sauntering up to it.
No, this is more like honoring. It's not. Yeah. Anyway, It is Monday. Today is also National Chocolate Day.
Thank you.
National Chocolate Day. What is your favorite chocolate? I mentioned on Facebook this weekend. If you're eating M&Ms, just plain M&Ms, you're either a serial killer or a psychopath.
Why do you say that?
Because there's nobody eating plain M&Ms other than those people.
Do you eat plain M&Ms, K2?
I do.
Oh, well.
I noticed she got real defensive about
I know,
that.
man. Why would you say that? Yeah, now we know. I mean, look at her face. She's obviously got serial killer or psychopath all over it.
Oh, boy.
Both.
Or both. Yeah. So, but yeah, there's no one that eats. Why would you? When you have peanut as an option, they're the same price. Why would you not get peanut or caramel or?
Some people love M&Ms, but maybe they're allergic to those.
Well, if you're allergic to peanuts, then you're not a serial killer or psychopath. You're allergic to peanuts.
Yeah.
But
If the world can kill you, it's just
Right.
a legume.
yeah, that's
there you go, K2. Just tell them you're allergic to peanuts.
What is your favorite chocolate? Mine would be I don't think there is. I don't know what happened. I think something happened to them over the years. But it used to be a Reese's peanut butter cup. But I eat them now, and I am unsatisfied. They've gotten smaller.
Shrinkflation?
Well, shrink. Yeah, they've gotten smaller for sure.
Taste different, too.
They taste different. I'm not the only one. Oh, thank you.
Right, and the better ones are the shaped ones, the eggs and the trees. Those are the only ones.
Or the
that are,
pumpkins.
Yeah,
Yes,
those are good.
Those are good. What happened to Reese's? They all fell off their game, or they tried to change something to save money or something.
It's always to save money.
I don't even know, man. What is your favorite candy there, Demetrius? Your favorite chocolate?
It's about to be footing this dog's ass if he don't stop.
I know. I know.
Well, he is frustrated. I gave him a tranquilizer and a half
Jesus.
before I walked out the door.
Should have made it 2.
A tranquilizer and a half.
Man.
And he is just like, hold my beer. It is pissing me off.
Demetrius is dealing with the dog today.
Anyway, he just woke up too.
Yeah.
See, stop.
Oh, he's
Anyway.
restless then.
I know.
So, I don't know if I'm a chocolate fan.
What?
Yeah.
Who says that?
I don't
Psychopaths
really-
and serial killers?
Yeah, I just don't dig on chocolate like that.
Could have even said a joke like
I like-
Rhonda or something.
I like.
Wow.
You know?
Your favorite chocolate is
Who
Rhonda.
is this dude right now?
I thought
They asked me a question, and he's
thought it
trying
would
to
be
punch up
smooth.
my truth.
I'm trying to help you out.
I don't need your help.
All right, fine.
All right.
No, I don't know, but I love it when you cover it and stuff. Like Reese's peanut butter cups are doing amazing things with animal crackers and pretzels now, and I can't get over it.
Animal crackers, they dip them in chocolate?
And peanut butter.
What?
Really?
Yeah, it's the Reese's Pieces animal cracker bag.
What?
Not
Interesting.
Pieces, Reese's peanut butter cup.
Yeah.
Animal cracker bag.
Edition.
Yeah,
What is
it
that?
it is ridiculous, and it is, I hate to say it, amazing, but I didn't think you could punch up an animal cracker any more than the strawberry frosting that they used to put on the top of it. But when you dip the bottom in chocolate and then the top in peanut butter, well done.
See, I used to like, what are those cookies that used to come in a white bag, I think, and they were white chocolate, and they had little sprinkles on them, and I think they were farm animals or circus animals shapes. You don't remember those cookies? No one remembers those cookies? Oh my God! Wow! All right.
You talking about the animal ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were cool. Yeah. I like
With
those.
in the white, they dip them in the white.
Were they like
Yeah.
circus?
Yeah.
Circus animals.
Yeah, but not the ones that came in the circus box.
With the wheels that didn't turn.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
God, those were amazing. Those were amazing.
You want to talk about good marketing? You give me a cage with fake cookie animals in it? How many times did you make your fake zoo animals fight before you ate them?
All the time.
All the time.
All the time. I had tigers
Yep.
knocking legs off. And
Yep. I'm like, we got to put him down.
Producer
We got to put the giraffe down. He lost a leg in the tiger fight.
Producer Doug said they were called iced animals. I don't remember that name, but I do remember they were so good. All right, what's your favorite chocolate there, Kelly?
I mean, I'm not a big chocolate fan
What?
either, but
Going
I
on?
mean, if I did, I would have to say Reese's
Okay.
cups.
All
Yeah. I like, but I do like if you're asking bougie, I like dark chocolate with sea salt. It's so
That is
good.
super bougie.
Right? Jeez.
Yeah.
Man.
It's bougie, but it's
Yeah, it
and then you put if you even have
That sounds like a strip club in the Hamptons. White dark chocolate with sea salt.
And then if you put some caramel in there, oh, get out.
All right. What about you, Steven?
I've always been a fan of the Crunch bars.
What kind
Oh,
I do like those.
interesting.
Like just a Nestle's Crunch?
Pretty good.
Interesting. That is interesting.
It's snap, crackle, pop in your mouth.
Yeah, that's what it is. Because all it is, that's all it is Rice Krispies, right? Yeah. Oh, it's
Simple. It's
interesting.
delicious. They haven't changed the formula in
Have
years.
not. Have not.
Way to old Manny.
I know, man.
It's simple. They don't mess with it. I like it. This is what I enjoy.
I told you I have an old soul.
K2, what about you?
So I like the
Plain M&Ms.
well, I like the
Yeah.
holiday Reese's peanut butter cups.
Yes.
But then probably my biggest go-to is just a Hershey's bar with almonds.
Yeah, I like that too.
You know what? That's
They don't
not
put
a
enough
bad
almonds
go-to.
in there, though.
They don't, but I like it.
I
I
do
wish
too.
they put more almonds.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
They need a Hershey's bar extra
See,
almonds.
they're doing it right. That's exactly how you're supposed to do it, right? You want them to you want your customer
To want more. Yeah.
You're like, I want more almonds. They're like, it's perfect then, right?
Yeah.
Buy another one.
Let me ask you this. So I don't know if I have to disclose this to you guys. So I will.
Well,
say
if the question is, I don't know if, the answer is always yes.
okay, let's talk bubonic plague in the house. Okay.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
I have to disclose
What
that.
are you doing?
I'm kidding. I'm
Yeah.
kidding.
Oh my God, I was gonna kill you.
Kidding.
No big deal.
It's okay. It's just an open bucket of feces.
No. So I ran out of water in the water machine this weekend. You know, the where you put the bottle on top of the machine and you the fresh water bottle, whatever. So I ran out, and so this morning I filled it with tap water.
That's hilarious.
Do I have to disclose that to you?
Not to me. I mean, but yes. Here's the thing, right? If it was just like a hose just sitting in the middle of the living room,
Yeah.
that like you could just go to, I could assume that it's tap.
Right.
But you were kind of disguising it as designer water.
I know.
And so people feel a little away about it.
That's
like
what-
if they found out they were drinking regular Perrysburg water, oh, I don't know what would happen.
Hey, right? I don't know.
I always drink regular water, so it doesn't bother me.
It doesn't
at
bother
all.
you? Okay.
Yeah. It
I
doesn't
was
bother me.
I was so worried about that.
No, you don't have anything to worry about with me. In fact, I filled my big old water cup.
Oh, okay.
You could put a sign on it that says this is Perrysburg water, but it identifies as bottled water.
It's purified.
So yeah, I mean, we used to drink bottled. I mean, tap water all the time.
All the time, and then
It was like-
Karen got a hold of it, and then it was like, remember they used to put fluoride in the water because we were lazy children and didn't want to brush our teeth, so they were like, we'll make them drink it, and so we would drink fluoride, and we would drink, and that would be a thing, and now all of a sudden fluoride's bad for you. When?
Do we? Yeah, because we don't. Do we need all those chemicals in the water? Like, I just want water. Like, why do we gotta need all those chemicals in the water? Fluoride and all the other BS. they
Yeah,
put
I
in
don't
there.
like why fluoride is in my water.
Fluoride. Speaking of Florida, they had a list of the most popular wedding songs. Here is.
Oh, tell me his song isn't on that list.
Here's number 10. Low, 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 low. I can see the bridesmaids in their dresses right now,
Slapping their behind.
with their flip flops on. Because as soon as they get to the dancing part, the heels come off that they've been wearing all day for the wedding. Here is number 9. These are the hottest or most requested. Let me see. Most popular wedding
Train's
songs.
gotta be on there.
Let's see. This is number 9. Shut up and dance with me.
That's a horrible song.
Yeah, it's not my
I've never heard that
favorite
at a
either.
wedding.
That is, yeah, I've never heard that at a wedding.
I've never played that one at a wedding either.
Like, honestly, anything that has "shut up" in it, I don't think you're allowed to play.
There you go.
Because that is the last time you'll ever get to hear that phrase.
Let me tell you. I'll get to more of this. Where that's number 9. It was "Shut Up and Dance with Me, Walk the Moon." But no, I did a wedding Saturday. I catered it with the Queso Kitchen, and it was out in Pioneer, so it was an hour and 15 minutes away.
Wow.
And I get there, and I assume Pioneer is in Ohio, and then I get there, and the DJ is there unloading, and I'm like, it's DJ Insane. So this dude's in Michigan. Like, he doesn't do any Ohio weddings. I'm an hour 15 away from us, and he shows up to do the wedding, and I'm like, and I asked him, I'm like,
I thought you were dead.
I'm like, Pioneer's in Ohio, right?
You said you couldn't do the music here.
He's coming. He's coming back. He's coming back. But,
Yay.
but I'm like, is Pioneer in Michigan? He goes, no, it's Ohio. We're in Ohio. I'm like, I wasn't sure for a second because I just go wherever the GPS takes me. I don't know. And
that's insane. Right there. That you don't even know where you're going.
I assumed.
I am the dot, and I will trust this phone.
I assumed it was Ohio until I saw him, and he only does Michigan stuff. So I was like, wow, this is weird. But anyway, it was random. He was amazing.
It's funny how one person can set off your entire reality. You're like, he says he never leaves the state. I must be in Michigan.
I thought I was. I knew I'd traveled an hour 15. I could easily have traveled into Michigan in that time. I was out in the middle of nowhere. I don't know. Wedding was nice, though. It was a good wedding. Here's number...
Too bad. Let's see what the second one will look like.
Number...
Oh, my gosh. You jaded.
Yeah, number 8 most popular wedding songs.
What?
Oh, yeah. This is the only Beyonce song in the top 10. I thought it would be Single Ladies. I always play Single Ladies.
At a reception?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Because all her single ladies come out.
Yeah. I always do it for the bouquet toss. I always do Single Ladies.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm like, if you're just jamming that song.
Right?
I'd be like, why is she dancing so hard to that? We just said I do.
I know.
Like, she is dancing. Why is she playing it?
She's like, Single Ladies, she's out there.
Yeah.
Here is number 7 of the most popular wedding songs. It is Bruno Mars, and this one is an obvious one, but it's a great song.
Wow.
No one will know. Oh, come on, girl. Who cares if we're trash? Got a pocket full of cash we can blow. Shots of Patron.
Really? This is a wedding song?
This actually got played at the wedding I was at Saturday.
Marry you in it.
Oh, yeah. I get it.
Something done to do.
Yeah, there it is.
Get married.
Girl, you just said 2 things in the beginning of this song that tells me you make poor decisions. I'm drunk. I got a pocket full of money we can blow. Shots of Patron, and then you said do something dumb.
I always play that song unless they have a request. I always play that song as they're coming to the aisle at the end. You know, when they're coming back the recession. I always play that song. Number 7. That was number 7. "Marry You" by Bruno Mars. Number 6. "I Got a Feeling," Black Eyed Peas.
That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night.
Not my favorite, but
Not my favorite either.
I don't know.
Here is number 5. Number 5 on the wedding list. I might have to keep you guys in your seats on this one. I don't know.
Too late.
I don't know if I'm able to do it. You ready? You ready? Here we go. Oh, what happened?
Yeah.
I hear this. Here we go.
Oh yeah, this is a good one.
Yes.
I like this one.
Come on, D. I know your pants are dancing. Come on.
His foot's tapping. I know it is.
That's because I have Parkinson's.
Oh, I'm sorry. Early onset? Man, one of the best shows I saw, these guys at the zoo. Perfect Night.
Was it
The
5th
horns
of
blowing.
November? Or whatever date they said.
21st of September.
21st, there it is.
You remember the 5th of November, their follow-up song
That was from
to that hit?
That was from a movie I was thinking of.
Did they play this one at the wedding you were at, Steven, on Saturday?
No, they didn't play this
What?
one. They played a lot of 80s love songs, though. It was,
Really?
I enjoyed it, actually. It was pretty
Yeah.
cool.
It's interesting. Yeah, that is one of my all-time. Dude, no matter how many times I hear that song, I could listen to it. Like, I'll always stop it. I'll never change the channel if that song is ever on. I don't know.
Agreed.
So good. All right, here we go. This is number. That was number 5. September, Earth, Wind, and Fire. The most popular wedding songs. Here we go. This is number 4. It's killing me.
Isn't this song about a dude sleeping with your girl?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes, it's very appropriate for songs that are popular at weddings.
What if your wife's like, I really love this song?
Yeah, and you're like, annulment.
I made a mistake.
Yep.
I'm Mr. Brightside.
I remember when I worked at a radio station. It was 100.7 The Vibe. After the Cumulus launched it to go up against Kiss, and then me and Brandon and Donnie and then we're doing the morning show, and it's like all the hottest songs. 100.7 The Vibe, all the hottest songs. But we played this song like every 7 hours. This thing's like 30 years old. So Brandon Dory used to say, all the hottest hits and a random killer song. So
But I was
true.
at a wedding and this song came on and everybody ran to the dance floor and they all
best.
screamed it and
See,
were jumping up
that's
and
when
down.
you just start walking around the dance floor, just taking pictures. I'm just recording all the people who like this. Yep.
Why?
Just so when I see you again, I don't mess with you.
It was like the 28, 30 crowd. They were loving this song.
Let's see.
There's no train on this.
By the way, someone said Kelly has Kent Parkinson. Terrible driver, get it?
Kent Parkinson.
That's funny.
That is cute.
was good.
That was
That was
clever.
Man, that was good. All right, most popular way she snorted. She say act like she didn't like it, but your snort don't lie. Oh, my snort don't lie.
Everybody's got to tell, ma'am.
That's not funny.
Clearly it is. Clearly it is.
Because your snort don't lie.
Whatever.
Most popular wedding songs, number 3.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Did he say she's a certified 20, but that just ain't me? Like, I don't like 20s. I like to keep my women around 5 or 4.
Right.
Where they're, pliable.
Well, you don't want to go through a whole wedding and be like you're with a 20 and she's like, I'll see you later.
Yeah. You're like, I'm the 4.
Yeah. Oh God.
Oh my God,
I'm
I'm the 4.
Oh man, can you see Mrs. Latz out on the dance floor?
Oh, yes.
With that song right there.
I can see it right now too, because I picture there's like a Champlain flute in her hand, and she's got her
Hands in
right
the air.
hand up,
Yeah, right hand in
and
the
the
air.
palm pointed towards the ceiling, and she's got
lifted it
a
up.
gown on, and she's bent at the knee, and she's shaking left to right.
Oh, Mrs.
And
Latz.
everybody's just like, go, Mrs. Latz! I love it!
They just stopped playing that song to switch to this one so she can dance.
I used to hate that song, but I kind of like it now.
It's growing on her.
It's growing on me. I hear it so much.
All right, that was number 3, Usher. Yeah. Here we go. The number 2 most popular wedding song. I play this at every single wedding. Man, the ladies love it.
So yeah, if you didn't have this one,
Yeah.
this is it.
Look at that. Mrs. Latz got her hand in the air.
I have I've never done that. I don't think in my life.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Drink in one hand, like
Yeah.
Well, drink in one hand. Yeah.
And yeah.
Right hand in the air.
Let's not all lie to one another.
Oh my God.
See, my go-to is ABBA Dancing Queens right into I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor. You put those
Great.
two back to back, and man.
Yep.
Magic happens on
Man.
the dance floor.
Yes, it does.
Throwing
Even.
some Bee Gees after that too. Now you're talking.
Yes. Here is the
Holy crap, why don't you guys just rewind the 70s?
Bringing it back.
Bringing it back to the old school.
You know what I like? You play some banjo. Banjo really gets them going.
Taking it back to the old school because Demetrius is an old fool. That's so cool. Whoop, there it is. And here is the number one most popular wedding song is. I don't agree.
Me neither.
I never played this song. Did you hear this one Saturday, Stephen? No. Number one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, someone said this one though. They missed this one on the list for sure.
For sure.
Here we go. This one. You ready? This is one that they missed. Here you go. I'm gonna play it for you. Someone just texted in. Here we go.
Oh my God. Did anybody know that this song was about a vibrator?
No. What? You're lying. Party ride. What?
Kind of like it better now.
I was today years old.
Me too.
What about when she talks about teaching you?
I don't know. Are you sure, Demetrius, you made that up? Are you going with me? Let me take you on a party ride, and I'll teach you the electric slide. Slide in the electric thing. Oh my God. No.
And all the guys are just gonna stop dancing when it starts playing. They're just like, yeah.
They're like,
I
am super uncomfortable.
No way. Are you lying?
No.
I mean, it fits that it's mystic.
electric.
It's electric.
Can't
You know,
resist
another one
it.
Making you
It's
boogie.
electric.
Making you boogie woogie.
Boogie woogie woogie.
Who's got the boogie? It's electric.
What?
And you can choose it.
It's electric.
Boogie woogie woogie.
No, it's here, there, and everywhere.
Here and there and everywhere.
No way.
I don't know. I think you're reaching. I don't know.
For a vibrator.
It makes. I mean, it makes sense, but I never heard that.
What about the Cupid Shuffle? That was a huge one, wasn't it?
Yeah, I wasn't on the list.
What?
I guess maybe line dances was a separate list.
Yeah,
because you got to do a
definitely.
Cupid Shovel. You got to do
Yeah.
do Cupid down, boogie down, boogie down.
That was played Saturday night.
Yeah, and you got to go to the left, to the left, to the left, to the right, whatever. I did get a text message every time. Everyone dances to that song, and I love it more now. Look at you, you freak mama. Monday morning freak mama. Wow. Producer Doug sent me something. A girl told him she didn't need him. She had her vibrator called the electric slide. That's what they say that was that's when Bunny Wailer was inspired to write the song after a girlfriend told him she didn't need him. She had her vibrator called the electric slide. Whitehead. Dude, I am today years old.
Same. Then somebody was like, "We should play this at weddings."
I know. Yeah. It's foreshadowing.
Wow.
Guys will never know what it's really about. They'll dance their asses off to it until they finally realize that they've stopped having sex.
Shoot, man. Mind blown. Mind blown.
You're dancing along to getting replaced this whole time.
Yeah.
I get no one said, yep, already did my electric slide today.
Oh, my God.
Jesus. What's wrong with our listeners?
Way to start your day.
You must have been up early because we got here at 6 a.m., man.
I know.
I'm not hating her. I think it's probably
Talk
a good
about
idea.
rise and shine.
It's healthy. It's healthy.
The other one said, my husband hates mine, LOL. All right.
Is it loud?
He probably just walks by it and goes,
Guess I ain't getting none tonight.
Every time she plays this song.
why is it on my Sonic charger?
Sonic.
I brushed my teeth with it this morning. It was very upsetting.
Damn it, woman.
It's got settings. It was easy to fix. I understand. I mean, I put it on clean.
I wonder why Chip 14.
Yeah.
My toothpaste tastes funny.
Oh, most popular wedding songs.
Oh,
God,
my
we are running so
goodness.
late right now. You have no idea.
Oh my God, it's so late.
I know. Here's traffic and weather.
From the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center, I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf. Roadways are clear right now, but don't forget we do have construction on Collingwood. It's closed in both directions between Central Avenue and Cherry Street. Taylor Kia, dropping it like it's hot, dropping the prices on all new Kias, low prices and low payments, and get up to $5,000 more for your trade-in. Plus, no payments for 90 days, a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. The Taylor Kia Drop It Like It's Hot sale going on now. Here's your Furniture Palace forecast. Today's going to be mostly sunny with the high of 64. Overnight will be partly cloudy with the low of 51. Right now it is clear and 33 outside. Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of in-stock name brand items. Plus, no credit needed financing. 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Avar Avenue in Oregon. Or online at FurniturePalaceSlido.com. There's your traffic weather. I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf.
I did want to say this. How are we as people supposed to handle events on Saturdays during football season? Because they're supposed to have 200 people at this wedding, they told me, and they end up having like half that.
That's
and
poor planning.
if you're you can't plan an event on a, like if you plan an event on Saturday, 50% of the people ain't showing up because they're it's football season.
Well,
and it's all day. Michigan plays during the day and Ohio State plays at night. Like, what are you gonna do?
we'll be having big screens.
Really, at the wedding?
That's so funny when you realize you can't compete.
You can't compete.
Like, can't compete with the Big Ten.
just get married at a sports bar at this point.
We're doing it at B-Dubs.
We're going back and forth, though. We're not sure. Should we do it? Should we not do it?
No, because then everyone's going to be crowded around the damn TV. It's
All
the same
right,
thing as
then
having
just-
separate rooms.
All right, you're right.
If they don't come because of a football game, then they should have never been invited.
But just in general, like any get-togethers, even restaurant, everyone is down unless you're at a sports bar. If you're during football season, and that's a third of the year.
I know, and I'll be honest, if I go to a sports bar, I don't get to watch it like I would watch it at home.
No.
So it's like, I mean,
I want to hear the commentary. I want to
Yeah.
hear all that stuff. No, I agree.
Yeah.
Someone said college football is a secular religion in these parts. Stop booking stuff.
Oh, yeah, you have to understand that. I feel like a lot of people's egos get in the way of making good decisions. Like
You think you're bigger than Ohio
you're
State?
Like, well, they love me more than, and then you find out
the hard way.
Yeah, F around and find out.
When 100 people show up to your wedding, and you had the table set for 200.
Yeah, and everybody gets to take a meal.
Man, I know it's free. They're giving free meals, and it's still you can't compete with Ohio State and Michigan.
Nobody likes
And free
chicken.
alcohol.
Huh?
And free alcohol.
And free
Right.
alcohol,
Yeah.
right? And
They're
you
like
still can't.
they're like this. I'd rather pay for it than see
imagine
you
seeing
two
them?
go through this again.
Imagine getting an apology because they needed to watch the game.
Man.
Sorry I didn't show up to your wedding. I hope it was nice. I was watching the Buckeye game.
Crazy, I know. Let's get into the news. Neighbors are uneasy after a pair of weekend homicides in Toledo. I'm worried for the safety of my kids, said an East Toledo resident.
That's legit.
Yeah, on Saturday morning, police were called to the corner of Church Street and Prentice Avenue in East Toledo, where they found 32-year-old Alicia Mares, who had been shot. While details of what led to the shooting are limited, a neighbor says she overheard a fight outside Willie J's bar. Man, you got
Anything that
can't be
ends in
going.
illy,
Yeah,
it's never gonna be good.
not going to that bar. After around 9:30, there was a bunch of girls fighting and arguing. Then around 1 or so, they heard a bunch of boom boom bams, and
so they're girls?
yeah,
Girls with guns.
Yeah. The following morning, police were called to the 2500 block of Airport Highway in South Toledo. They found Toledo native Zane Disher shot inside a home. Court records show he lived less than a mile away. Disher was also taken to the hospital and later died. The second homicide of the weekend. One neighbor who said the shooting was a shock, and the neighborhood has never seen problems like this before.
That's crazy.
Oregon, a nursing home is being sued over that patient's death that was ruled a homicide. She died on July 2nd after spending years in the facility recovering from a stroke, which left her requiring 24/7 care, and then she died due to neglect at the nursing home.
That seems like
alleged neglect.
like a wrong sentence.
What do you mean?
Like it doesn't like should read home being prosecuted, right? Not sued. Like somebody should be going to jail.
Right.
Right?
No, I'm with you on that. You're right.
Like it's a homicide.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a like
It's
I don't.
true.
We should see people in handcuffs.
And a mother is now calling for more charges in the case of a teenage son's death. Ethan Kleinahan is calling for more charges in the case of her teenage son's death. One caregiver was indicted on Wednesday for failing to provide for a functionally impaired person, a fourth-degree felony, but the other caregivers involved remain uncharged. I feel like they're both guilty, not paying attention to him and not being there when they're supposed to, said Ethan's mother, Deanne. They said the Lucas County prosecutor told her second caregiver would not be charged. Both caregivers accompanied Ethan in a drive that day. They stopped at a house in Toledo on Holgate Street. They said it was the other caregiver's relative's house, and they stopped to get something to eat. He said the other caregiver got out of the vehicle, went inside the house, but Ethan was supposed to have two caregivers with him at all times. I guess because they were allowed to go for like bathroom breaks and sit down and eat and take a break and eat, that was okay, and that she wasn't there. They had to respond to the home on Holgate for a call of a male tangled in a harness. They cut the arms of Ethan. The news says he cut the harness off Ethan after the caregivers noticed he turned blue and was drooling. So they weren't paying attention to him, and he got caught up in the harness. And man, dude, I can't with these. Here's the problem. When are we gonna say you can't pay these guys $12 and $13 an hour because you can't get people?
You get $12, $13 an hour attention.
Yes.
Is what
I mean, of course you can blame these caregivers, but man, that job is stressful as F, and they do not get paid enough money. These need to be in the $20, $25 an hour range. It's ridiculous.
I would say more than that. Like
maybe I don't know.
$20 an hour is what you pay a cook. You know,
so 25.
Like it's a life.
25
is
a
person.
25 is $1,000 a week.
It's
not enough.
Not enough.
All right.
Would you say $1,000 a week to make sure that like my loved one is alive?
Well, I just
taken care of.
I just take it from the standpoint that $25 an hour jobs are hard to find. Something in the 25, maybe $30 an hour range. I don't know, but it's crazy. My uncle, he's at a facility, and his stomach is like bloated and stuff, and they keep sending him back to the ER, and the hospital, because of insurance, keeps sending him right back there with the same problem. And then it's like a ping pong match. Like he goes there for a day, and then he's back in the hospital. And then they discharge him. He goes back for a day. My mom's got to go there all day. She's like, I'm not doing this. They're gonna have to have answers. He's in the hospital now. He got admitted last night. She's gonna have to go there. But like the healthcare system is so effed up in this country. It's crazy. Don't tell me that it's in good shape. It's jacked up.
It's so crazy. I went to see my doctor, right? And so I injured my lower back a couple of years ago. And before, he's like, you need an MRI. And instead of just being able to order an MRI because he knows that's what I need, I have to have an X-ray first. And then I have to have an MRI. He goes, we have to jump through these hoops before I can get to the real test that I need you to have.
So dumb.
And so I have to go have a meaningless X-ray because that is the standard that my insurance company has set before I can get the test that is really needed.
Even without insurance, because this is what happened to my dog. I had to get an X-ray. We're taking her to the neurologist this week, and she's gonna have to get an MRI. But we couldn't just go straight to the MRI. We had to
even
get
with a dog.
Yes.
This is insane. It is.
Dude, I'd be so mad
insane.
if I was waiting in a room and then I see the dog come out of an MRI. That's what was keeping me.
I've been waiting an hour.
I had to wait an hour for Princess.
Employees say INOAC plant in Fremont is set to close, laying off hundreds of workers. It's the INOAC Exterior Systems. I don't know what it is exactly, but Colleen just texted me because I did the same thing to her water thing that I did to the water thing here. I put tap water in. She's like, this tap water life ain't for me.
Oh my gosh.
You go, girl.
A proposed Sheets could be coming to South Toledo.
Oh yay!
But the residents are worried. Too much traffic. So it's supposed to be at
Whereabouts?
Bernath Parkway and Airport Highway.
Oh yeah, right over there by TGI Fridays.
Right by my house.
Yeah. Because that one the new place at Burn-In Airport does cause a lot of what's that place? They got the Dunkin' Donuts there at the gas station. But anyway, that does cause a lot of traffic there. I don't know, but they're saying that the Sheets now the neighborhood is saying, you know, I don't know.
It's Burn-In Airport, right?
Yeah, Burn Airport. They got the Dunkin' Donuts, and it is a crazy intersection.
But that intersection has been like that forever.
Yeah, remember when you tried to go to rallies?
Yeah, you would have to. It was like double dutching to get across that street. You would have to watch the cars go by and be like, pick your spot, pick your spot, and go. Tune up.
And you crashed.
So true. Lucas County Commissioners are relaunching the LC4 volunteer program. Those who are interested, we talked about that. They stopped that program when all that craziness was going on. Lucas County K-9. I mean, I'm assuming that they fixed all that. I don't know.
It seemed like it. I was looking at some of Haley's stuff.
Remember that girl Haley?
Haley, yeah.
That we had on our show.
They were like sharing some of her posts and stuff. So I think she's really making some headway there.
Yeah, but I think she wasn't happy with her meeting with Pete Gherkin. That she felt that she was dismissed because I think she was here that morning, and then she was going to talk to Pete, and then she posted on Facebook that she felt that she was not heard. Pete Gherkin is in a fight against Tom Wisniewski for Lucas County Commissioner.
Oh, so he is fighting for his job.
And I like him. Yeah, I like them both. I like Tom. Tom's a good dude. He's a.
It's so. Politics shouldn't be a job. It shouldn't be a full-time job.
Why?
Because like when you're fighting for your job. Like you do things to keep your job. Like you will make deals, but if it's just something that you do out of a sense of civic mindedness and you have another gig, like, and that's the gig that sustains you, like, then making decisions for your community, I feel, is a lot easier because you're not strapped into like lobbyists and people who are going to give you, like, that's the issue, right? A piece of carrot cake.
I know.
I still think they'd get the cake. I still think people would, try to sway them with whatever.
But it would be a lot harder, I feel.
It would be.
Yeah. Bowling. I didn't know that this happened. Do you know that the Bowling Green, the I-75 Bowl was this weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did. Usually there's a big deal made of it. I remember
That's another reason why weddings. My girlfriend had her annual Halloween party, and I heard it was really light because of the games.
Yeah, there's a lot going on this weekend.
Yeah, but usually this happens at the same weekend of the Michigan-Ohio State game.
No, it doesn't.
Never.
That would be a terrible.
What are you doing?
Always.
Oh my
Never.
God.
Always. Same
It
weekend.
has never happened on the same weekend
Same
as
weekend.
I mean,
the
nobody
biggest
could
game
handle
in
both
the
of those.
world.
Same weekend.
What do you-
Bowling Green won, by the way. They beat UT.
They were retaliating because they couldn't bring their band.
Hey, yeah.
Shoot on them.
See?
Do it for the tubas.
It's for the band nerds.
This is for the flute section.
It did annoy me that people on Facebook were like, who cares about the band? Well, dude, a lot of people care, but like,
Yeah, it's college football. It's like
It's
part
so
of the tradition.
annoying. It's like they're like, only people care about the football players, which I mean, I guess, but I mean, come on.
Yeah, because we all
It's
know.
the experience.
It's the whole experience. Like, if you didn't have the cheerleaders, you didn't have the band, you didn't have all this other stuff, it'd just be a football game. I
Yeah.
mean, that stuff does matter. It
Yes.
pissed me off.
I remember hearing that tuba player who signed that huge NIL deal. Really put him on the map. He's spit guards, I think is what he's pushing now.
You're so annoying.
They do get scholarships though, band players.
Of course they do.
You know?
Don't listen to Demetrius. And he was a bander. You're making fun of your people,
I know.
you jackass.
That's my biggest regret ever. I'm telling you.
Is what?
Not playing.
Not singing with a band
being
nerd?
in a band. I should have.
I'll tell you what.
Learned an instrument.
I am.
Oh God.
I am loyal to the Perrysburg band, but Perrysburg played.
But you're vested.
But
Like,
your
your kids are part of the band, which is why you fight so hard.
Yeah, well, I mean, just because what was I gonna say? Oh, so Perrysburg played Anthony Wayne on Friday.
I saw that.
And
So sorry.
I will tell you what.
Bro.
Yeah, we lost. Perrysburg lost, but and I'm loyal to Perrysburg band. But man, that Anthony Wayne band's got to be the best in the area. They are
always have
so
been.
good. I
They
know.
always have been.
I think it's got to be.
When I was in school, they were.
It's got to be a culture. Like I think everyone in the town, like they make it a big deal to be in the band. I'm guessing because there's like 120 kids in that band. And
as much crap
So
as I
good.
give the band, like let's just say we all know like high school bands have come into their own over the years.
They have.
And it is now like a cool thing to wear that Nutcracker outfit and walk around.
Fun times. All right, let's move over to the news. Trump held a rally at New York's Madison Square Gardens last night.
Madison Square Garden is packed.
I will see you at the polls. Let's make history together. God bless New York.
20,000 Donald Trump supporters filling the iconic arena. For Mr. Trump, who was a fixture in New York City for much of his life, a sort of homecoming.
President Trump has been talking about this rally for years.
We are going to win New York.
Though no Republican has won the Empire State since 1984.
What do you think about Donald Trump coming to Manhattan?
Oh, it's epic.
MSG is the capital of the world. Right now. The world is watching us.
It was a spectacle for sure. Trump rally speaker joked about black people carving watermelons and Puerto Rico being a floating pile of garbage. Hulk Hogan made a Hawktaw oral sex joke about Kamala Harris.
What is he?
Another one said the effing illegals, they get whatever they want. That was a radio host that was at the rally.
This whole election has like ruined my childhood idols. Like honestly, ruined them. Hulk Hogan, The Undertaker. I am just so sad. Like, what are you doing? You did the tombstone, and now you're acting crazy.
Yeah, so there you go. That was this is, and I know I'm gonna trigger some people. I don't mean to. I promise.
That is not according to your logo.
What do you mean?
Triggering Toledo.
Yeah. I'm gonna trigger some people. That's not my intention. Although there is a graphic that says it is. I would
With
like
my
to
big old face smiling
I
from
know.
ear to ear.
This is an election of wives versus husbands, men versus women. The bro club versus it absolutely is. It is.
not.
100%. What do you mean? Why do you say it's not?
Because you're making it sound like it is split 50-50 down the middle.
It is.
And no, it's not. Not between. Look, I don't know what's going on, but this is not a battle between men and women. This is not a battle between genders. This is a battle between right and wrong. And that is all it is. And if you're not thinking about it that way, and if you're saying things like, you know what, Kamala Harris has slept her way to the top, or she doesn't care about like minorities and she's prosecuted and all these other things, I ask you to put a mirror to your candidate, the man who has been sued 18 times for racial discrimination.
I thought I was going to be the one triggering.
Look,
that's
a thing.
I'm trying to play
Dude,
I'm trying to play this, I'm trying to play it more in the middle than
you
that.
Can't. You can't be in the middle with this. You can't. He is a danger.
All right. You can't say that because people, you were going to trigger. You need to. I'm changing the logo.
Yeah, you're right.
Demetrius triggers
Jeez.
Toledo.
I know.
You're right.
All right.
Right.
Whew, man.
I apologize.
Yeah, especially on a country station, man. What are you doing? Hey, especially in Ohio.
I know. They gonna take away my right to buy weed.
Yes, yes, they are.
Just mine.
Take a deep breath. Take a deep
We
breath.
wrote an amendment into
Or
the Constitution.
get you more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One or the other.
Oh, all right. Anyway, that is the news. Here is traffic and weather.
From the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center, I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf. Looks like roads are still flowing freely right now. Everything's clear. Don't forget, we do have construction. Westbound Bancroft Street is closed between 475 and North McCord. And then South McCord is also closed near Dorr Street, all for a roundabout project. Taylor Kia is dropping it like it's hot, dropping the prices on all new Kias. Low prices and low payments, and get up to $5,000 more for your trade-in, plus no payments for 90 days. A huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. The Taylor Kia Drop It Like It's Hot sale going on now. Here's your Furniture Palace forecast. Today is going to be mostly sunny with a high of 64. Overnight tonight will be partly cloudy with a low of 51. Right now it is clear and 32 outside. Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices and thousands of in-stock name brand items, plus no credit needed financing. 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodward Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon. Or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. There's your traffic and weather. I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf.
I tell you, my friends over at State Line Sauce, the #1 hot sauce in all of Toledo. Went through a lot of State Line over at the wedding I catered on Saturday. People love it, man. Once you try it, you love that sauce on everything. It goes on almost everything. One of the sauces, they got 6 different flavors to choose from. Go to StatelineSauceCO.com, StatelineSauceCO.com, and you, my friend, need to get sauced. All right. You're up there, Skippy. I don't know how to fix that. I'm losing my mind. There we go. All right, go ahead.
Hey guys, it's Stephen B. Hardy from the Andrew Z and Demetrius in the Morning Show, telling you about my friends at Holy Grail Wellness. They've hooked me up with Ozempic. I'm 55 pounds and counting down. Visit them at thestabbingnurse.com.
How was your weekend with the wedding and everything? How'd you do?
Oh, I did great.
Really?
Yeah.
I
drank a lot.
You look like you're in control, though. Like you're feeling like you're on a good roll.
I think so. I'm
a
doing pretty good.
7-pound loss last week. Man, you look lighter in your feet.
It was nice.
Yeah.
I was actually out there dancing.
No way.
Yeah, I was sweating all over. Everybody was nice.
Good for you.
It was a good time. It was a good time. If you guys want some more information, you want to start your journey today, make sure you get it happening, go to thestabbingnurse.com, or you can call them at 419-388-7760. Tell them Stephen B. sent you. You get $100 off your first 3 months only at Holy Grail Wellness.
Working in a sports bar when I met my husband. I knew right away he was the one. We got married, and a year later, we got pregnant. We were so excited. Then we learned the pregnancy was ectopic, not viable. It was the worst experience of my life. I had to undergo emergency surgery. The doctors said if they didn't operate, I would die. Derek Marin wrote the law, making the surgery that saved my life illegal. If this had happened after Roe was overturned, under Marin's law, my life would have been put at risk. I could have died. Even after all of Ohio voted to protect our rights, Marin still wants to pass laws banning all abortions, even in cases of rape or incest, or to save a life, like mine. Please, don't let Derek Marin make any more bad laws. Vote Marcy Kaptur for Congress.
I'm Marcy Kaptur, and I approve this message. Paid for by Kaptur for Congress.
Every day, Cintas service reps help businesses get ready for the workday. They provide freshly laundered workwear delivered every week. Mats, mops, restroom and cleaning supplies. First aid and safety products to help your employees stay safe. They even test and inspect fire extinguishers and emergency lights. Cintas helps keep your business running smoothly. See what Cintas can do for you. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
We're talking with Tom Hudak from Regan Insurance Company about the importance of having renter's insurance.
Renter's insurance is definitely something that's important and definitely affordable. I've even seen where someone can get a renter's insurance policy and get a discount on their auto insurance that's more than the cost of their renter's insurance. And it is very low. And some of the things that will come up with renter's insurance is obviously if something happens to the building, there's a fire or water damage, the landlord has no coverage for your contents and you're completely on your own. But an even bigger concern is the liability. If that landlord comes after you for something that you caused, if someone trips and they sue you, all of those little things that can have huge costs out of your pocket for what might be at most a couple $100 a year. You don't need to own a home to make sure that you're protecting what you own.
How can we get a hold of you at Regan Insurance Company, Tom?
They can call us at 419-292-0001 or online at reganins.com. It's REGANINS.com.
When I first met Dan Hawkins, he was a part of the Special Victims Unit. My name is Tania Hale. I was sexually abused by my then stepdad. I met Dan because he was the prosecutor on my case, and he was there to be a support system for me, making sure that I was safe, making sure that I felt supported
When the unthinkable happens, Ohio looks to Dan Hawkins for justice. As director of the Franklin County Special Victims Unit, Dan delivered for victims for 10 years, personally taking over 100 cases to trial. Then this dedicated prosecutor became a dedicated judge. Dan Hawkins delivered justice again, cleaning up our streets from the bench by keeping drug houses out of our neighborhoods.
I don't know where I would be today without Dan Hawkins. He's like a part of our family.
The name Ohio trusts. Dan Hawkins for Ohio Supreme Court.
Paid for by Hawkins for Ohio.
Aikenbrandt's Towing and Auto Repair. 24-hour towing and road service. Light, medium, and heavy-duty towing, and motorcycles, too. They also do complete auto care. Trust the experts at Aikenbrandt with your vehicle. And don't forget Aikenbrandt when you're looking to purchase a good quality used car. Aikenbrandt is located at 824 Kingsbury Street in Maumee. Call them at 419-893-5295. That's 419-893-5295. Aikenbrandt Towing and Auto Repair.
Last year's RV trip, we met a couple with the same bumper sticker. What are the odds?
Your cousin isn't a good storyteller.
He was a podiatrist, or was it a pharmacist? Huh, you don't say. Oh, I can't remember.
But she owns an RV protected by Progressive, and you don't. So until you get your own RV, her stories are the most interesting stories you've ever heard.
Wow, interesting.
And when you do get your own RV, save money by bundling it with your home, auto, or other vehicles with Progressive.
Oh, anesthesiologist. He was an anesthesiologist.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
Halloween's coming alive at Target. Jackie and Gordy, the Jack-O-Lanterns, here with last chance Halloween deals. Looks like Mom's got the old pumpkin bucket stocked with the best candy, starting at $5.99.
Lucky pumpkin bucket. Oh, there's Dad party planning with a same-day delivery order.
Yes, it's a BOGO 50% off pizza party with Target Circle. Plus, buy 3, save 40% on soda 12 packs with Target Circle.
Nice saves, Dad.
Make your Halloween come alive at Target. Need it last minute? Get same-day delivery with Target Circle 360. Restrictions apply.
Hey, it's Stephen B. Hardy from the Andrew Z and Demetrius in the Morning Show. Pumped to tell you about our newest sponsor at Holy Grail Wellness. Holy Grail is the newest and hottest name in the weight loss game with all kinds of amazing options to choose from to get you a big head start on your weight loss journey. Stop in at 200 Airport Highway in Wasion or call and ask for Kendra or Callie at 419-388-7760. Join me on my journey while starting yours today at Holy Grail Wellness.
It's a crisis. Kamala Harris and Joe Biden opened our border, and Democrats helped them. Liberals have destroyed the work President Trump accomplished to build the wall and secure the border.
Sherrod Brown is a radical left politician who has played politics for 50 years, making a career of selling you out. He's for broken borders and illegal migrants pouring into your cities and towns.
Kamala and Brown have made Ohio less safe. Nearly 500,000 criminal illegal immigrants have been released into America and our neighborhoods, including 13,000 convicted murderers and untold amounts of drugs.
Bernie Moreno will stop it. He's going to secure our border. You got to go out and back Bernie Moreno. I've known him so long. An outsider businessman who will fight for you. He's going to work with me. We're going to make America greater than ever before.
I'm Bernie Moreno, candidate for Senate, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Bernie Moreno for Senate and NRSC.
Halloween's coming alive at Target. Jackie and Gordy, the Jack-O-Lanterns, here with last chance Halloween deals. Looks like Mom's got the old pumpkin bucket stocked with the best candy. Start.
You gotta tell you, my friends over at the Tea Tree Asian Bistro, went there yesterday for dinner. Had the family out, so good as always. Had the lo mein with the chicken. I had steak. There's quality steak. You know a steak when it's low quality, you can like taste an aftertaste.
Yeah.
You don't have that with at Tea
I love
Tree.
lo mein anything though.
Yeah,
so good.
I had some veggies in there and then some chicken. Or my mom got chicken, I got steak, and it was just so good. And they tried this new thing. It's a Korean dish, and it's got noodles in there, but they're what are they called? Sweet potato noodles.
Oh.
And they don't really have a lot of flavor,
shavings.
but
Sweet potato shavings.
I don't know. No, it wasn't shaving. They were like they looked like squid, like they were see through.
Can't be a noodle.
Why?
Because
I don't know.
Pasta is a noodle.
But you have noodles. What are zucchini noodles? What
We
are
thought-
the
Those are shavings.
That's what he's
Once again.
All right. That is anyway. Tea Tree Asian Bistro. Get there over there. $10. They're going to give you off your appetizer. You just mentioned the show in this radio station, and get yourself $10 off your appetizer. Tea Tree Asian Bistro.
To play, just grab a handful of mud and sling it. It's Steve Sleaze on Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
All right, time for Steve Sleaze in the 50s. Hey, Steve.
707s. To be correct.
I was trying to fix your issue this morning, so I apologize.
Stars and Stripes. It was a great weekend. The Buckeyes won. Went to a couple Halloween parties. Went to this one party where the A gays were there. So there's the A gays, the B gays, and the C gays. This was the A gays in beautiful home in Old Orchard. Hadn't seen a couple of the peeps for a long time, but I'd seen all these guys. I'm like, good God, where'd all these tall ass gay queens come from? Everybody there was like over 6'5". I'm like, what is happening? I'm like, where did these people come from? And I've learned one thing that doesn't mix together at a Halloween party in the backyard. Cocktails and a fire pit don't mix. I saw many full queens almost bite the dust on him. Burn up.
We lost many a good gay that day.
Yes.
We call it the gay birding.
Is the
Oh,
gay?
that sounds terrible.
It does sound terrible. I take that back.
If gay dudes, and by the way, someone asked, what are you, Steve? A, B, or C gay?
Oh,
He's an A
easy.
gay.
He's an A gay.
He's an A with an asterisk, and a plus.
He's A plus gay.
Yeah.
He's an A plus
Yeah.
gay.
He's like platinum gay.
But let me ask you, what would be your characteristics of a plus or an A gay? Like what looks,
good jobs,
money,
good looks, all of it. You gotta have all of it.
is that it?
Yep. Good circle of affluent friends. I mean, you're not really
You gotta
Sounds
going
very
to, like,
superficial.
bars.
You have to have money. You have to hang around with
Yeah.
money.
You got to be beautiful. You got to be
travel.
You got to be able to travel.
Smart.
You don't wear anything man-made fabrics. Everything's natural.
You don't wear any man-made
Oh.
fabrics.
You got to go to Ann Arbor to buy a belt.
It's you know my theory.
Yes.
You know my theory is that the reason gay men look so good
Because they don't have to argue with women. That's why.
Is that why?
You know why gay
Oh
men
my
are so
gosh.
happy?
Why?
It's because there is not a woman in that equation. Honestly, let's be real. Let's look. Have you ever seen, like, you know who has the same look on their faces as married men? Lesbians. Because they deal with women all the time, too. You know who doesn't have that look on their faces?
Gay men.
Gay men.
They're always
What's the only difference?
Always smiling.
Right.
They look good.
Yep. They get a pat on the ass when they do a good job.
See, I
they
thought-
don't have
Stick
that
to our
argument.
skin regime.
See, I thought it was having kids, but you're thinking it's not having to deal with women.
Yeah.
God, maybe I need to be gay.
Yeah. Do you know what? It's so nice to be able to ask a dude, where do you want to eat? And then an actual answer at the end of it.
Hey Steve, what is Andrew an A, B, or C gay?
If I was gay,
It's still under review. It's still under review.
you have to go through a committee.
Oh, to get
There's a submittal process.
There's a whole board, you know.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
You are an
yeah.
A gay.
There's an oral exam.
Oh, he did not.
He did.
Oh, jeez.
Well, he ain't wrong.
Oh, God.
I am definitely an F gay.
Okay, Rosie O'Donnell or Carson Kressley?
Oh, Carson Kressley.
Yeah, I think so too. Although I do like Roseanne. I mean Rosie for sure. All right, what's going on, Steve?
Well, you guys, Venom: The Last Dance showed less bite than expected at the box office, only collecting $51 million in its opening weekend, according to the studio estimates on Sunday. Now, this was significantly down from the Alien franchise previous entries. Projections for the third Venom film from Sony Pictures had been closer to $65 million. Now, more concerning was the drop-off from the first two Venom films. The AP reports that the 2018 original debuted with $80.2 million, while the 2021 follow-up, Venom, Let There Be Carnage, opened with $90 million, even as theaters were still in recovery mode during the pandemic. So, of course, Venom came in at Last Dance at $51 million.
Not good.
Smile 2 came in at $9.4 million, and Conclave came in third at 6.5.
Not good. Not good for the franchise, though. I mean, because the openings. If the movie was successful, the first one, the second one, the third one's supposed to be bigger. You're supposed to eclipse the other two, which happens in.
Has that ever happened?
Yeah, all the time.
Outside of the Avengers movies, the Fast and the Furious. Tell me any other movie that has had like a sequel that has done
It
as
happens
big.
all the time.
What?
Divergent.
Huh?
Divergent.
No.
Yeah,
that was a good shot in the dark, but
Top
no.
Gun.
Top Gun.
Oh my God! It took them 35 years. Are you kidding me?
By the way,
look, how deep is your bag?
By the way, the Rosie O'Donnell, Karsten Kressley reference, Demetrius, was to bolster your point. Rosie deals with women. Look at her.
Look at her.
Karsten
Kressley. That man smiles at barbecue.
Yes, as he should.
So there you go. That's a perfect example right there. By the way, Kelly, you went and saw the number 3 movie Conclave this weekend. How was it?
I did. I liked it. I give it a solid 7. I think it was beautifully filmed. The actors were really good.
It's not a re-endorsement.
And you know what that says to me? Not a good story.
No,
she was like, I love how it was filmed. The actors were good.
Yeah, see, Kelly, you sound like
the theater was nice.
The way you're describing it sounds like you're having sex with Tim.
Oh my God!
It was fine. It was good. We had sex. It's a solid 7. Solid 7. It was good.
Popcorn was hot.
Yeah, it was good.
No, I liked it. I wouldn't pay to see it again, but I mean, definitely if you're it's intriguing.
Wouldn't pay for it again?
Yeah, it's intriguing to watch the whole Catholic thing. I mean, I am Catholic, and it's interesting. But you know, it's all about men's ego. I mean, I do that every day here. So.
Dude, preach it. Well, like men have ruled. Like if women were in charge, can we all agree? If women are in charge of this world, we'd be in a much better place. Dudes are about sex and ego and BS. Women aren't.
I love how you.
Women will do what's right every almost. Other than on certain women, which I mean the outliers, women will do what's right over what's best for them almost every time.
Clearly, right?
Yes. And the gays.
You know what? That once again, not true. They will do whatever. Like they're regular people. They're not any different than guys. They're not, and that's the absolutely. They're just
women
as
don't care about power. No, women
yes,
don't
they
care
do.
about power. They do not.
Oh my goodness!
I feel
Is it more now? Well, of course. I mean, women are becoming the dominant species. I mean, more of them are going to college. More of them are in the workforce. More of them. I mean, but still, they don't have the evilness that a man has.
Really?
I mean, why are there 25 prisons to every one prison? I mean, let's break it down.
What's that lady's name who came out with that blood test that she said only a drop of blood was needed and she could run every battery of tests?
Look,
is she in prison right now? What did Martha Stewart do?
There are no
in benefits of just herself.
There are no absolutes
let's run
in the world.
down.
I'm just talking about, again, 25 prisons for men to every one woman prison. You can't tell me that. I mean, that'd be asinine to say that women aren't more upstanding than men.
That or the judicial system's just generally easier on women when it comes to punishment than they are men.
Wow.
Probably some of that
There's
too.
that.
Some of that too.
Oh, look at you.
You being smart.
Sometimes.
What else, Steve?
So sad news, you guys. Grateful Dead bassist Phil Lush died on Friday. He was 84. Man, I love some good old Grateful Dead music.
Do you?
Me too. I like a couple of their songs.
I do.
I'm not a dead.
Yeah.
I was not a deadhead. But
everybody's got like 4 or 5 Dead songs that they just love.
Really?
Yep.
Man, I guess I'm the only one. Here is a little. I was gonna do some Grateful Dead, but I got something else playing in the background. Man, I am just off my game today. That's this one right here. I got so many YouTube windows open. Here we go. Let's see. That's Phil along with Bob Weir and Jerry Garcia.
Do you think they're getting to an age now where they're like, I'll be grateful to die?
Oh my
So,
God.
man, now it's just not the name of my band. It's a wish. It is just. Oh, somebody kill me.
Somebody said, Z, you need red pilled so badly. Women are the motivation for all the evil done.
evil
But men
done.
do the evil.
But here's the thing.
But what drives them?
What drives them?
No,
And
that's
if they
when that's
weren't,
their own
but
fault.
if they weren't rewarded, like, come on now. Like, let's be real.
Men
And-
have literally gone into war
Yes,
over women.
Agreed.
Yes,
With
and
the
women,
men.
and
You
women
guys
have
are
been,
just, you guys,
bro.
you guys are ridiculous.
You know what's so crazy is like
Not
if
this
women
man.
decided
That's like me. That's like me committing a crime. And be like, well, she is her fault. She drove me to
Colleen's
it.
fault.
Yes.
You know what?
Dumb.
There's a
God,
reason.
Men are so
You know
dumb.
what?
It's so ridiculous.
It's so funny because there's a reason why there's a part of the law that says emotional distress. Like they even the law understands how they were like, yeah, I could see how she could make you want to kill somebody.
Oh my God. He's not lying though.
I'm not.
You guys are ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, look at you.
I think we hit him
Monday.
with some facts.
Yeah, I know.
and he
You
doesn't
didn't
have a
be on
comeback.
any facts.
Just
just
stop,
saying.
stop waving your big pink panties around.
Oh my
Honestly,
goodness.
someone said, Z, the whatever podcast awaits you. Take 30 days and red pill yourself. I don't even know what that means.
The Whatever podcast is huge on YouTube. They get like guys and girls on there and just they talk about social, political issues.
Oh.
It gets pretty crazy on there. I'm not gonna lie.
Does it?
Oh yeah.
All right.
What haven't you watched?
I know. Well,
Have
we,
you
he,
thought
just
about
spends,
going-
he just spends all day in the basement, so
I do,
he just
yeah.
has to find things to do.
Like,
Just
Jesus.
other things I do than make content, guys. Come on.
Let the sun touch your skin.
No, I'm joking.
You are pasty as
Vampire
F.
much?
Yeah, it's the summer's. It'll come
Vampire
back.
much.
The tan will come back once the summer's back.
We need to put you in one of those tanning beds. It would be like you're.
You need to put him on a tanning dock.
I don't want to. I don't ever want to go on a
They
tanning
don't make
bed
a
or
tanning
anything like
king
that.
bed.
No, they have the stand-up ones. They got the
Holy
stand-up
crap.
ones. They got the stand-up
was
ones.
enough-
where
They
you
would
just
have
walk
to
in
hook
there.
a drone up to you.
It'd be like putting like dough into one of those. One of the,
You know what? I'm siding with Andrew Z now. I think women are awesome.
Thank you, Steven. Thank you, Steven. Thank you. Thank you. All right.
Holy Grail better get tanning booth services. We're gone out there.
Holy crap. Tanning booth. All right.
They probably do. I
Just
don't
one
have to
big
ask.
tan strip just down your because
He's
the rest
tan.
of you were just laying over the sides of it.
He's tan right down the
Just
middle.
looks like 75.
Oh my God.
Steven has lost 55 pounds. Okay. Get off his case, toilet face.
Route 20.
All right. Thank you.
Oh my God, I can't. I
That's
need strong coffee this morning. Strong coffee.
Thank you, Steve. That is Steve Sleeves in the 50s, brought to you by Coit Carpet Cleaning Service, #1 carpet cleaner in all of Toledo. Discover the Coit Toledo carpet cleaning difference. 100% satisfaction guaranteed and 25% off. You mentioned this show and this radio station. Call Coit today, 419-470-1333.
From the Nationwide Auto Finance Studios, we have hundreds of nice, newer vehicles to choose from at Nationwide Auto Finance. Visit nationwidetoledo.com to learn more.
Come in for deals even crazier than mine.
This is WPFX, Lucky Toledo, 107.7 The Wolf.
The hottest mixes in the 419. Deep DJ Insane.
I was petrified, kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong, and I grew strong, and I learned how to get along, and so you're back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that sad look upon your face. I should have changed that stupid lock. I should have made you leave your key. If I'd have known for just 1 second you'd be back to bother me. birds of a feather. I won't tell no lie. All of the people around us, they say, can they be that close? Just let me state for the record, we're giving love in a family dog. We are family. Hey, I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and
Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
Driven by the Taylor Automotive family of fine cars, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, Kia vehicles, along with quality used cars from top import and domestic automakers. Stop into one of their dealerships, test drive your new car, truck, van, or SUV today. I'm Andrew Z, Demetrius, Nicodemus, Kelly Latz, the Princess of Property from Howard Hanna Realty, K2 the Baroness, Stephen B. Hardy. So yesterday I was at a trunk or treat yesterday. I'm going to be at another one today. Had the train out there driving kids around. And I found...
like a little public transportation to the trunks. All right, kids, get out. Next trunk.
It was fun. A couple things, though. I found out in the parking lot towards the end, around, ended at 5. It was like 4:30 or something. I found a bag of candy that had fallen out, a Ziploc bag, like a sandwich bag full of candy that had fallen out in the parking lot. So I mean, it was just sitting out there. So one of the train turns, I picked it up one time and took it back and put it on the table.
Did you slide out? You didn't even slow down. You just. leaned out and
Yeah,
just
just
picked it up.
scoop
Like a
Oh,
golf ball.
yeah.
Super smooth.
I'm good. Like a golf golf ball with a golf cart.
Never with me in a golf ball. I always drive by it like 3 times, leaning out, like, looking stupid,
Mulligan,
missing it. Like,
It's freaking harder than golf.
Yeah, everybody's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I drove over it. I'm stupid. Like, I got to turn around and go back." Then it gets to a point I just park it, get out, and grab it, and jump back into the cart.
But that's what I did, which is funny because I swooped at it like a couple kids turned, like a couple times I would take them. I kept swooping at it and I couldn't catch it, so finally I did just to stop the train and jump out and grab the bag of candy and jump back on real quick.
It's like, this is a long train ride. We seem to be going in circles.
but I took it back and I didn't tell Colleen. I just put it on the table, and she had a piece of candy out of it. And I had a piece of candy out of it. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Just because they found it on the floor, but it was in a Ziploc. That's normal
fine.
or nope. That's normal, right?
Yeah.
Finder's fee. Mm-hmm.
I thought you were gonna say you're using it for your trick or treat.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that what trick or trunks do? These parents take them to like 9,000, and then they don't have to buy Halloween candy.
Dude, don't get me started on that. I think that
Too late.
I think that I think that trunk or treats are ruining Halloween.
Oh, for sure.
I really do. They're burnt out. Like in the old, like nowadays, you take your kid out after an hour, they're done trick or treating, and I think it's because they've gone to 10 trunk or treats beforehand. Like I was telling Colleen, I'm like, do you ever remember a time when you were a kid where it was just Halloween was Halloween? We've ruined Halloween with 27 trunk or treats beforehand.
You wonder why these kids.
It's your fault, Demetrius. You said you invented the trunk or treat.
I did, and I apologize for the ramifications.
Right?
I do, but and now I look at it, I'm like trunk or treat is another thing that's made these kids soft. You would have to walk to a house. Now we bring the house to you, and you can just walk to the back of a car and get it. Like.
Anyway, all the rest of the year we tell them don't take kids, don't take candy
from strangers
in a car.
Yeah, and now all of a sudden you're taking it out of their trunk. You're like, I think I got one piece way in the back, kid. If you want to just jump in and see if you can grab it,
it's a good one.
It's a good one. I think it's got all the nuts and nougat in it. Boom.
I don't think that was one of the cars participating.
Yeah.
You just pull up to the trunk or treat. You're the last car. You just
with a bit of honey glued to the back of your.
But trunk or treats are ruining Halloween.
Agreed.
Thank you, Kelly. I am telling you, dude.
So usually I used to buy 300 candy bars and at where I live, and now I'm not even going to buy 100 this year.
Yeah.
Oh my God! You're only gonna have 85 children? Oh my God!
We used to like put a fire out there. We used to have like drinks for the adults.
Yeah.
We used to make it a whole thing, and now hardly anybody comes.
This neighborhood that we live in, it's like a regular neighborhood. There won't be one kid. There won't be one kid trick or treating,
which is crazy.
I mean, this neighborhood would be like
booming.
Yeah, this is the Shangri-La neighborhood.
Yeah, and
you would think that this neighborhood would have a lot of full-size candy bars.
This would be like our third or fourth trick or treat, and they're like, nah. Every year it's like there's nobody trick or treat. We have to go to another neighborhood to trick or treat. It's so crazy. By the way, I did get a text in 419-345-3375. Normal or nope. And she said, "Am I a jerk? I tax my kids' candy and their allowance." So she said that she takes pieces of candy that she likes out of and that's the parent tax. But she went on to say that she also takes her kids' allowance. She said she gives them $10 every week. They're 7 and 10 years old. But after taxes, she gives them $7 every week. So they have an idea of
how to really hate your mom.
No, to have an idea of how government works.
That's not a lesson I need to learn at 7. It's not a lesson I need to learn at 10. I needed to learn that my mom will give me all my allowance. Is what I need.
Tell them $10 to their
Demetrius always talks about how kids need to do homework,
I know,
how they need to learn their lessons early,
absolutely.
but not on candy. No,
but not on candy and not on allowance.
Not
like,
money.
It shouldn't. Like your parents shouldn't be taxing you to teach you a lesson. How about you just teach me the lesson?
$7 they get instead of the 10, which they were promised, because it's an idea of you got to start paying taxes.
At the end of the year, do I fill out my tax filings and then you get back?
Oh,
she said the kids cry, but who cares? She says, I have to pay the
cares?
taxes.
Yeah.
She said, I cry when I pay taxes. She said, my husband
Me
doesn't
too.
like this, but I think it's helping prepare them for the real world. Am I a jerk?
Yes.
419
Yes.
345.
No, wow, you actually typed it, read it, reread it, and then sent it. That's crazy as hell.
Someone said, Mom better have my money! Exclamation point. The other one said, this is the same mom that steals from the kids' piggy bank. Well, they said she's not stealing, though. She said
It's stealing.
she's teaching them taxes.
Yeah, you're teaching them how to decide they're going to live in the woods off the grid. That's what you're doing.
I think Dee's right, though.
What do you mean?
I think if you are going to tax your kids like that, if you don't want to be a jerk, then I think every year they should get $100.
Yeah, like because that's
During tax time.
if truly what you're doing is trying to teach them about how government works, then you have to do the whole. All right, so at the end of the year, the money that we take from you, the government gives back.
This is how much you made. This is how much you made.
But if you're just taking it and you're going, this is me teaching them how the government works, you're teaching them that they can't trust the government. And that the government is evil. They just
Smart
take
parents.
and take and take and never give anything in return. So tell me again how you're not breeding a little forest rat who doesn't want to pay an electric bill.
Forest rat.
He's just living in his tree house right now.
Yeah.
My mom makes me
Shaking
pay
it-
taxes.
Mom
Yeah,
used to-
shaking his fist at the world.
My mom made me take fascist. The government's not gonna.
The government's a fascist society.
Oh my God, 12 years old.
All right, Teresa, is she a jerk for taking taxes out of her kid's allowance?
Yes. Hands down.
Not even close?
Somebody call CPS.
Someone said 30% tax on the kids. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Another text, 419-345-3375. Let them have an election in November, mom versus dad, then.
Bro, man.
Oh my gosh.
Smear ads for the parents.
It's just like you're like chocolate milk for every meal. I'm telling you, I'm gonna cut kid taxes by 15%. The $3 that you're losing every day, I'm cutting it down to $1.50. And you know what? We're pushing bedtime back 2 hours.
We're going to give chores back to kids.
Yep. There's no more chores. I'm telling you, Rated R is ready and waiting.
We're going to make growing up again
Great
great.
again.
Fun again.
Yep.
Make growing up fun
They're
again.
letting other neighborhood kids into your house,
Yeah.
sleeping in your bed, eating your food.
Well,
They're giving those $3 to those other kids.
They're eating your goldfish. I mean, literally, because they're crackers and they're meant to be eaten.
They're eating your goldfish. Eating your goldfish.
Eating the goldfish, eating the crackers.
Oh my God! And then they're letting kids just come into your neighborhood. We'll make sure that they're kids from this neighborhood.
Yep.
We're building the fence.
We're going to build. It's going to be a privacy fence
Split rail because we're in a homeowners
with
association.
an HOA. We respect the HOA. It's a great HOA.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm voting for Dad.
Man, you can see the campaign ads now.
The smear campaigns. Mom is a turd.
That's right. She makes you do your homework. She's the one who tells you to brush your teeth. Why live with such a tyrant?
Someone said mom taxes are high at 30%. That's a little high.
Yeah.
Another one said mom's an a-hole, period. Another one says make childhoods great again. Another one said nothing wrong with taking with taxing the kids, but take that money and put it into a savings account.
That's
smart.
Then when they go to move out, give them an account for a down payment or a good start or something like that. That would make sense. But to just take it and to take it.
Yeah,
that's
just to take
being
it
a
to
jerk.
take it. That's some crazy. That is extortion.
Kelly, is she being a jerk by taxing her kids Halloween or taxing her kids allowance?
Yes, she's being a jerk.
All right, Stephen B. Hardy.
I think the intention's good, but yeah, you're kind of a jerk.
Yeah, you need to incorporate some of this other stuff that people are saying, like you said, give it maybe a rebate at the end because you did your taxes or something, or
Like, rethink your
saving
taxing plan.
Yes, rethink it.
30%. They do get free health care.
They do.
They do.
They do. It is like,
And they got
it is like living in Canada.
and they've got a meal program.
Yeah, and they got free meals.
And they got housing.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
housing.
you are, and clothes.
Yeah.
You know what? You're not a jerk.
No,
You gotta rethink it.
you should be taking more. I
I know.
apologize. I didn't think this through. Like these kids need to start hauling their own weight.
K2, what do you think? Is she being a jerk?
Yeah, that's a little much.
A little much.
A little much.
All right. Man, I don't
That would be funny if all of a sudden the kids were like, we've decided to leave the European Union. We feel like the taxation is too high here, so we're seceding from this house. And we'll be living with the Johnsons, who have offered us a much better deal.
They're giving us $9.
Yeah, I think again, if you don't incorporate one of these other plans, I think you're kind of being a jerk. You need to do some sort of rebate or something, I think. All right, that is am I being a jerk? Your inbox issue. Here is traffic and weather.
From the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center, I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf. Not seeing any issues on the freeways right now. Everything seems to be going smoothly. Don't forget, we do have Collingwood closed in both directions between Central Avenue and Cherry Street. Taylor Kia is dropping it like it's hot, dropping the prices on all new Kias. Low prices and low payments to get up to $5,000 more for your trade-in, plus no payments for 90 days. A huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. The Taylor Kia Drop It Like It's Hot sale going on now. Here's your Furniture Palace forecast. Today's going to be mostly sunny with a high of 64. Overnight, we partly cloudy with a low of 51. Right now, it's clear and 33. But you know what? It's going to be 79 and 80 over the next 2 days.
Wow.
Get ready, folks.
What's it going to be like for what's it going to be like for Halloween?
So they're calling, it's going to be 70, and they're calling for some rain. And it looks like it'll just be light rain showers till 6, and then it should clear up as of now.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of in-stock name brand items, plus no credit needed financing. For a convenient location, Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodfall Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf.
I feel like every day you're above like 50 in October is just a bonus day. Like every day I'm like, yes, that is just one less day of cold, miserable weather.
But it screws with you.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I know it's wreaking havoc with my allergies.
Right.
I can't.
Do you take meds?
Yeah, Claritin D.
Yeah. I just started. I had never had a problem with allergies, and my nose for about a year now has just been running constantly like a faucet. Right. So I'm like, maybe it's allergies. So I went to Sam's Club, and they have like a pack of Claritin or whatever, and one of those allergy medicines, and I just got one. I started taking it, and my nose isn't running as much. I guess I got you get allergies as a 50-year-old adult?
Bro, I never had allergies until I hit this age. Never. I was so like, if there's any doubt that the planet is built for younger people, it should be eradicated today, because as you get older, the planet tries to suffocate you. It swells up your sinuses. It gives you sore gums. Man. Like this planet ain't built for us no more.
Well, who was it? Someone that said that they said the same thing. I can't remember if it was Renee or somebody. They're like, at 50 your eyesight's gonna go, and she's like, no way. And this person said the same thing. They're like, dude, I am blind as a bat, and I didn't have any problems till I hit 50. I guess 50 is the magic number.
Unreal. When somebody, I can't read a menu. I gotta do that old man long arm thing, and when it's too dark, and when it is too dark, I gotta use my flashlight, bro. Like yesterday, I was adjusting the thermostat in the restaurant, and I couldn't see the digital numbers, and so I old manned my phone and flashlighted it, and people were like, "And in a lit room." In a lit room.
Dude, I can't go to Frickers. Frickers, like, I mean, I'm not saying can't go, but if I go, I have to have a flashlight, because their lighting is so weird. It's not. I don't know what it is. It's like a yellow. Yeah. I don't know what the Frickers does, but it's weird, and I can't see the menu.
I'm literally at an age now where if I go to a restaurant and they're like, would you like to use a QR code or have a paper menu? I go, I need somebody to read it to me.
Someone just texted me, 419-345-3375. Same here. Allergies just a few years ago, 50 plus here. Post-nasal drip leads to upper respiratory infection too. Take those allergy meds.
Right.
Someone said beer barrel at Fallen Timbers, darker than my closet.
If you're not at the bar, it's so dark in there.
Is it really? I haven't been in forever. Someone said D pulls out his phone and puts his glasses on the tip of his nose, squinting.
I do. I look like I'm going over books. Look, I just yelled at Bob Cratchit for throwing another piece of coal in the oven.
What are you doing there, D? Looking at a menu.
It's so cold in here, sir.
Yes, it is. It's because I can't see the coal.
Can we put one more piece of coal on the fire, sir?
If you can find it, please.
So Cratchit, he was never grumpy. He just couldn't find the coal.
I'm blind as hell.
Changes the whole
Changes the whole
story.
Yeah.
The spirits, they gave me eyesight.
Lord knows somebody needs to invent an America's best.
All right, we'll be right back. Hang on.
Z for my friends over at State Line Sauce Company, the #1 hot sauce in all of Toledo. Not because of its heat, but because of its flavor. You know, a lot of hot sauces, they just try to be hot. This is one of the unique hot sauces that has heat, but also flavor. It is so good. If you've never tried it, you need to. Every Saturday morning, check them out at the Toledo Farmers Market, or you can go online and get your bottle of State Line Sauce. Go to statelinesauceco.com. State Line Sauce. Get sauced.
Every day, Cintas service reps help businesses get ready for the workday. They provide freshly laundered workwear delivered every week. Mats, mops, restroom and cleaning supplies. First aid and safety products to help your employees stay safe. They even test and inspect fire extinguishers and emergency lights. Cintas helps keep your business running smoothly. See what Cintas can do for you. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
What if, before making an ad, politicians had to take a lie detector test?
Derek Marin's been lying about Marcy Captor. Let's see what happens if we hook him up to this lie detector.
Okay, Mr. Marin, we'll just put this on here and that there, and we're ready to go.
Who brought us a new border patrol station in Port Clinton to crack down on illegal immigration?
I don't know.
Marin's lying. He's aware it's Marcy Captor.
Who saved thousands of jobs at Jeep and GM plants in Defiance and Toledo?
I'm not sure.
Marin's lying again. He knows it's Marcy Captor.
Whose work brought us the Veterans Glass City Skyway and a safer Route 24, the Port to Fort Highway?
Bernie Moreno?
Derek, that's another lie. It's Marcy Captor.
We don't need Dirty Derek's lies. The truth. Marcy delivers for Northwest Ohio because she works for us.
I'm Marcy Captor, and I approve this message. Paid for by Captor for Congress.
I'm still going for it, even with higher stroke risk from atrial fibrillation, an irregular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. Over a 3-year study, Eliquis apixaban tablets reduce stroke risk better than warfarin, and over 97% of Eliquis patients did not experience a stroke. A first stroke occurred in 2.9% of warfarin patients versus 2.3% of Eliquis patients.
Don't stop taking prescription Eliquis without asking your doctor. It may increase your stroke risk. Eliquis can cause serious and in rare cases fatal bleeding. Don't take Eliquis if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or take longer for bleeding to stop. A spinal injection while on Eliquis increases risk of blood clots, which may cause paralysis, the inability to move. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding, unusual bruising, or tingling, numbness, or muscle weakness. Medications such as aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners may increase bleeding risk. Tell your doctor about all planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
Ankenbrandt's Towing and Auto Repair. 24-hour towing and road service. Light, medium, and heavy-duty towing, and motorcycles, too. They also do complete auto care. Trust the experts at Ankenbrandt with your vehicle. And don't forget Ankenbrandt when you're looking to purchase a good quality used car. Ankenbrandt is located at 824 Kingsbury Street in Maumee. Call them at 419-893-5295. That's 419-893-5295. Ankenbrandt Towing and Auto Repair. Hey, it's me, Andrew Z, from my friends at Tea Tree Asian Bistro, serving the best Asian food in all of the 419. And lunches are so hot. They have a lunch sushi special, $5 rolls, and entree starting at $9 Monday through Saturday, 11:30 to 2:30. They also have some new Korean items added. This is the place. Everything is made fresh when you order. They don't make anything ahead of time. You are going to love the experience of Tea Tree Asian Bistro at 11 Levis Commons in Perrysburg.
Last year's RV trip, we met a couple with the same bumper sticker. What are the odds?
Your cousin isn't a good storyteller.
He was a podiatrist, or was it a pharmacist? Huh, you don't say. Oh, I can't remember.
But she owns an RV protected by Progressive, and you don't. So until you get your own RV, her stories are the most interesting stories you've ever heard. Wow, interesting. And when you do get your own RV, save money by bundling it with your home, auto, or other vehicles with Progressive.
Oh, anesthesiologist. He was an anesthesiologist.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
Halloween's coming alive at Target. Jackie and Gordy, the Jack-O-Lanterns, here with last chance Halloween deals. Looks like Mom's got the old pumpkin bucket stocked with the best candy, starting at $5.99.
Lucky pumpkin bucket. Oh, there's Dad party planning with a same-day delivery order.
Yes, it's a BOGO 50% off pizza party with Target Circle. Plus, buy 3, save 40% on soda 12 packs with Target Circle.
Nice saves, Dad.
Make your Halloween come alive at Target. Need it last minute? Get same-day delivery with Target Circle 360. Restrictions apply.
Hide your wallets. Marcy Kaptur's back asking for your vote and lying, all so she can continue her 42-year grip on power. She and her pal Joe Biden have plenty in common. Both should have been sent into retirement a decade ago, and both have seen the world pass them by. At least Biden had the decency to step aside. Not lying Marcy. She's voted to increase taxes on working families, supports putting illegal immigrants ahead of you in the job line, and voted to allow boys play in girls' sports. We need new leadership for Northwest Ohio. Derek Marin will be a fighter for Ohio workers and small business in Congress. He'll cut your taxes, lower your energy costs, and protect Social Security. Derek will fight to bring jobs back to Northwest Ohio, send illegal immigrants home, and reduce American tax dollars spent on foreign aid. It's why Donald Trump endorsed Derek Marin. He needs a trusted ally fighting with him. Time for lying Marcy Kaptur to retire. Vote Derek Marin for Congress. Paid for by Marin for Congress.
I'm Derek Marin. I'm running for Congress, and I approve this message.
We're here with Tom Hudak from Regan Insurance Company, and if you've got a side hustle, a small business, part of the gig economy, you need to hear this.
If there's a record of them getting paid as a 1099 employee, they definitely want their own insurance. There's always a line to figure out when something is just going to be covered personally and when it's going to be covered as a business. And that's why we like to help families and family-owned businesses, because it's hard to find that line. For example, people who are doing delivery in their cars, that's not going to be covered under their auto policy unless they add that coverage on. So people who are doing that, whether it's delivering food or groceries or driving people around, they need to make sure that their auto policy is covering. Maybe they started a small business online, or they're doing something. There comes a line where they're
Got to tell you about my friends over at Tea Tree Asian Bistro. You're going to love Tea Tree. They got this new Korean menu, Korean items, and they're bringing out a new one as well. They have this, I don't know what it's called, shoot, but it's a corn. It's like a corn with some mayo in it. It's almost like street corn, but it's Korean-style street corn, and they give you those fried wontons to dip it in. What? And, oh, my God. I wish I knew that name, but it's so good. And it's on the appetizer list, so if you tell me you listen to the show, they're going to give you $10 off the item as well. So, Tea Tree Asian Bistro, Levis Commons in Perrysburg. You are going to love, love, love it, I promise.
To play, just grab a handful of mud and sling it. It's Steve Sleaze on Andrewsy and Demetrius in the morning.
All right, time for Steve Sleaze in the 50s. Hey, Steve. I knew he wasn't going to be there. He bitches about us being late. I get there right on time. What happens? Steve ain't there.
Hello.
Hello.
I was just bitching about you. Hello, Steve.
What? I mean, now we're going to be on time?
I know, right? I know. It's like the one time, like somebody was consistently late.
Yeah.
And then they show up on time one time, and then they're like, where were you?
Yes.
And you're like, calm down, Magellan.
And I had planned to be tardy for the party. I was like, well, now you're going to be on time?
Sorry.
Rude. How rude.
Rude.
Oh, rude. Oh, I got 3 days left, man.
What?
3 days left.
Oh, for Halloween.
I'm doing a whole no booze November.
Ooh.
Oh.
No.
You're going to do that during flaunt?
What are you doing?
Yep, I'm doing it for November for my friend Zev, because he's like, he's gone through a little life change and broken up with the girlfriend and everything and moved out the house, and he's like
I'd be like, what's that got to do with me?
I know.
Supporting my friend.
Well,
we like to hang out.
I appreciate that.
Wow.
I want to
like.
thank you for being sober through my misery.
A lot of people are doing, like, I just saw Mark Knope, a comedian friend of mine. He just celebrated 365 days sober. He's like, alcohol was never really an issue for me, but I just feel like I didn't need it and gave it up for a year and not going back.
Okay.
Maybe it's a thing we should all do.
From what?
We should all
do you want us all to hate each other more?
What are you doing?
What?
Like, look,
We won't be showing up.
I'll do a sober April, but we are too close to the holidays, and frankly, that is not a thing.
What?
Like what?
I think we should all just get. I think we should all.
You don't even drink.
Yeah, you don't
Shut
even
up.
drink.
Look at you too. I find it. This is how you root out the alcoholics.
Yeah.
Thou protesteth too much.
I don't protest too much. I protest just enough.
Oh.
No, I figured it's going to be. When I do my cleanse, like I've done it before. Like I don't like when I do my 15-day cleanse. You don't miss it. It's just and I'm not doing stressful now. I mean, I've got flaunt going on in November, but I'm like, really, that's what gummies are for. I mean, as long as I got a bowl full of gummies, I'm
So
good to go.
California sober.
Yeah,
California.
That's fine.
California cocktail. That's what they do.
Steven, what do you think? You gonna join in for November? No booze November?
No.
What do you mean?
I like to drink.
Well, yeah, but
I'm okay with it.
But it's not good. But,
that's a thing.
It's not good for your health or your mental health.
No, you know what? You're not good for my health or my
Right now,
mental
you're
health.
definitely not.
Like, and frankly, after this, I'm going home to have a drink.
I need to calm down.
just because. So,
Kelly,
But
what
you're
about you?
on that stuff, Steven. You can't drink while you're on that, can you?
Ooh, I mean, I do. I didn't think about that one.
Well, there it is.
how dare you speak on my prescription instructions?
I didn't know that, honestly. Yeah.
That wasn't said to me.
Yeah, nobody said anything.
I wouldn't be doing this if.
They were not like, now make sure you don't drink when you're on this. I probably wouldn't have heard that anyways.
Everyone would have heard it.
Yeah.
Selective hearing. What about you, Kelly? Are you in? No drink November?
I am not in.
What?
What happened to the other nothing in November?
No shave?
No, there's another one.
No.
What is it?
Cashews. No cashew November.
No nut November?
Yeah. I didn't know if we were allowed to say that on the air or not, so I was trying to
What is that? What
are you doing?
I don't know.
Why are you putting that out in the world?
What is that for?
Well, that's
the
you
thing.
don't. Yeah.
But why? Like, is there a point or just
No, that's
why
Well, there's
November?
no point for.
That's
Just
just like
no
been
drink
around
November.
ever since I can remember.
No, that's what they
I've
told you.
never heard of that.
That's just what they
Really?
told you.
Yeah.
That's never
Never
a day.
heard.
Some girl lied to you.
Every girl that she tries to sleep with,
You know it's a no orgasm October.
That's when I let them know you don't have to worry
Jesus.
about it. You're not gonna get it. I am.
It was just no intimacy April. What is going on here?
Oh my god.
No touch Tuesday.
Tuesdays. You're breathing on me Wednesdays.
Every day is a reason I can't touch this girl. It's
What's
weird.
going on?
You just lose those girls and find new ones.
I hate these holidays.
Oh my god, crazy.
Nope, I'm doing it. So I got 3 more days.
So he's not drinking because he went through something and he's just like needs to cleanse his
Yeah, he
mind.
just wants to cleanse his mind, get ready for the new job, concentrate on his new position at his job. And like now, to help him get over the breakup, not to look to alcohol for, like consolation and that type of thing. So he says, nope, I just want to, just have a clear mind. So when he goes out and everything, he's like, oh, a mocktail is really good. He says, I kind of miss it, but he says, nope. He says, for me, I just need not to drink. So I said,
Good for him.
that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
So,
that's cool.
I'm not gonna do it,
But
but
I'm
good for
just-
him.
Right.
I mean, how mature of him? How old is he? I'm intrigued.
He said he's like in his mid-30s.
All right.
So what, did he
Very
find God or
professional.
something?
I know. Yeah, I've got like about 5 or 6 friends. I can go out with them. We'll just go out to like Toll House and stuff, and then more places are serving mocktails now. So
That don't make it cool. Just because more people are serving Sprite with syrup in it.
I'll take some of that.
Someone said I slept with Steven once. A 10 out of 10 recommend. his mom even tucked us in and made us breakfast.
And that's your mom sending the message.
I know.
Dude, that's not funny.
That's messed up.
It's not funny, K2.
Hi, Mrs. Z.
That is not funny, K2, at all.
Kind
I
of
got a
was.
chuckle.
That was hilarious.
It was.
All right, Steve, what's going on in Sleaze?
Well, I saw this over in the news. I was like, what? And I was like, Beyonce's appearance at Kamala Harris's campaign event in Houston on Friday night was heavily promoted in advance, but did it turn out to be a rest in peace off? So the campaign never said Beyonce would perform, but plenty of people assumed she would, and rumors were swirling whether they were there for Beyonce or not. A crowd of 30,000 people had showed up for this thing, and Beyonce didn't perform. She just delivered a speech, but the audience did get a performance from Willie Nelson.
The man is like 99. Leave him alone.
Right?
Dude, that's so crazy to come out think you're getting a Beyonce concert and Willie Nelson comes out. Man, if you don't think you're having a stroke,
I'd have been hot.
Like,
the other thing too is like Beyonce, like, shut up. We want you to sing. Like, we don't want to hear a speech from Beyonce.
Whoa.
What?
Is this you saying shut up and dribble? Is that the equivalent of what you just said? Shut up and sing.
I don't think so.
It literally is.
I know.
It literally shut up and sing. We don't want to hear a speech.
But if I tell you at the Stranahan, magician David Copperfield is going to be making an appearance, and you show up and he doesn't do magic, but instead gives you a speech, I would be shut up and do magic.
If somebody told me that David Copperfield was going to show up at a Kamala Harris event, I would not expect a concert. I would expect that person to say, well, this is clearly not the event I thought I was going to be at. But I don't know why you would go to a political rally and think you're going to get a concert. This is why Americans are stupid.
I mean, at least a song, you know?
Yeah, something. Someone said
you got Father Time coming up there. No, honey.
Someone said Beyonce was paid $10 million too. I don't know if that's true. I don't know.
Stop. Get off the internet. You got stop.
Put it away. Put it away.
Unbelievable.
Stop. Willie Nelson. But hey, Willie Nelson puts on a great show. I saw the Willie Nelson show in Toledo. Remember the one where he had to leave early? Like, he got sick and it made national news, so he cut it short. But I was at that one. I love Willie Nelson.
I do too. That's why it's like, last I checked, he could barely sing, he could barely play because of his arthritis and stuff. So I don't. I mean, if he's going out there and doing it, do your thing, man.
Yeah.
It's time to fold up, Willie. Time to fold up.
He always has said you got to know when to hold them.
No, that was Johnny Cash.
That wasn't even Johnny
Cash. Sorry, you these old dead white people.
We don't work on a country station.
I'm like, I know. Jesus. I feel like that was George Washington. It said, got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them.
It was George. Good old George.
Good old George Washington.
All right. What else, Steve?
Well, this is how celebrities can use their platform for good. So on Saturday, the Concert for Carolina benefit, headlined by Luke Combs and Eric Church, raised over $24.5 million for the Hurricane Helene relief efforts. Now, the festivities also featured performances by James Taylor, Keith Urban, Sheryl Crow, Billy Strings, Bailey Zimmerman, Scotty McCreery, Chase Rice, the Abbott Brothers, Parmalee, and Nicole Kidman, and Randy Travis also made surprise appearances. Now, the crowd featured more than 82,000 fans for a great cause. So that's cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. Good for them.
That's a lot of money and a lot of stars.
Yeah.
That's a lot of stars. Nicole Kidman, though, I'm trying to figure out, how does she come into this?
Because Keith Urban was there. Isn't that her husband?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That.
Yeah.
Well, it'd be ironic if this weekend Nicole Kidman sang and Beyonce spoke.
I guess you would feel cheated by both.
Exactly. That's the point. All right, one more, Steve.
Yeah, so a resurfaced clip from 2011 shows 21-year-old Taylor Swift naming Diddy as one of her dream prom dates because, quote, Diddy's really always been very nice to me. Oh, I've got to hear this audio.
why?
Play that stuff.
Who would you have taken to the prom? It would be a group, and it would be a really fun group. Diddy's really always been very nice to me.
He's a gentleman, isn't he?
I
He's a
really,
lovely gentleman.
He would be fun to be in the prom group.
Oh,
Clips that don't age well. We should do a section of that.
Clips that don't age well from 2011.
Rachel Ray. He's a gentleman, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. What did she know in 2011? I don't know.
Wow.
All right.
Well, I guess she also brought out Sabrina Carpenter during her New Orleans stop on Saturday night.
Oh, my God.
They sing a smash up of Sabrina's hits Espresso and Please, Please, Please and Taylor's Is It Over Now? That's kind of cool.
Blew my ovaries almost clean off on Sunday morning when I saw that.
Not clean off, because I had an argument with you today that makes it seem like they're pretty firmly in place.
They're very attached.
Yes, they're attached.
Sunday morning, man, I saw that, and is Sabrina Carpenter making a surprise appearance at Taylor Swift's New Orleans concert on Saturday, and man, doing Espresso and Please, Please, Please. Oh man, that was so good.
You better have espresso. Do you have it?
Oh, I can.
We have two K-pops.
You can't wave the carrot and not give us a bite. I mean, come on.
So good.
I feel like you've played this multiple times already since it came out.
Have I?
Mhm.
I don't
Yes.
think I have. Why would
You said I don't think I have.
Here you go. This is a little espresso for you in honor of the Taylor Swift concert this weekend, where Sabrina Carpenter, two heavyweights right now, together on stage. My give a damns are on vacation too, for sure. I know I got him. Walk in a dream. Soft skin, and I perfumed it for you. I know I Mountain Dew it for
Bro,
you.
you were making this song creepier. You're talk singing. Talk about me. Talk about you.
Say you can't sleep, baby. I know it's me, Espresso. Switch me up like Nintendo. That's just me, Espresso. Go.
Okay, I get it. You're working.
'Cause I'm a singer.
I can't wait for our DJ for the event is going to have this song in French because it's a Moulin Rouge theme. I cannot wait.
Oh my God! I've been waiting for the French remix.
I can't
You know
wait.
what? I've been
It'll be
rocking
like-
the Iraqi remix of this song for so long, waiting for a different country to come
Need
out.
something fresh.
Yep, something fresh.
I can't wait. It's
It's
gonna be
so-
luxury,
it's-
just luxury.
Yes, it seems like a partnership, right? Should have happened a long time ago.
Right? Man.
Espresso and the French?
Oh, stop
Let's
me.
go.
Stop my heart.
No.
Don't tease me like this, Steve.
I
Don't
can't
tease
wait till
me.
New Zealand comes
What
out
I
with
do.
their new
I
version of the
cannot
slide.
wait, Steve. I'm excited.
By the way, Flaunt is Steve's fashion
Yes.
show that he puts on every year for charity. And when is it? What's the date?
November 15th for VIP, number 16th day of the show. So.
All right. Thank you, Steve.
Doodles.
That is Steve Sleaze in the 50s, brought to you by Coit Carpet Cleaning Service, the number one carpet cleaner in all of Toledo. Call Coit today, 419-470-1333, 100% satisfaction guarantee. Plus, you mentioned the show, you get 25% off your carpet cleaning service. Call Coit right now.
From the Nationwide Auto Finance Studios, we have hundreds of nice, newer vehicles to choose from at Nationwide Auto Finance. Visit nationwidetoledo.com to learn more.
Come in for deals even crazier than mine.
This is WPFX, Lucky Toledo, 107.7 The Wolf.
The hottest mixes in the 419. Deep DJ Insane.
I was petrified, kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong, and I grew strong, and I learned how to get along, and so you're back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that sad look upon your face. I should have changed that stupid lock. I should have made you leave the key. If I'd have known for just 1 second you'd be just like birds of a feather. I won't tell no lie. All of the people around us, they say, can they be that close? Just let me state for the record, we're giving love in a family dog. We are family. Hey, I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and say,
a celebration to last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gon' celebrate your party with you. Come on now. You freak, say she, freak out. Oh, freak out. You freak, say she, freak out. Have you heard about the new dance craze? Listen to us, I'm sure you'll be amazed. Big fun to be had by everyone. It's up to you, sure they can be done. Young and old are doing it, I'm told. Just one try, and you too will be sold. It's called a freak, they're doing it night and day. Allow us, we'll show you the way. Oh, freak out. Freak, say she, freak out. Oh, freak out. Freak, say she, freak out. Oh, disco inferno. Burn, baby, burn. Burn the mother down. Burn, baby, burn. Disco inferno. Burn the mother down. To my surprise, listen, 100 stories high. People getting loose, y'all. They're getting down on the roof to hear. The funk was flaming out of control. It was so entertaining when the boogie started to flow.
DJ Insane.
bring it.
Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
Driven by a Taylor Automotive family of fine cars, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, Kia vehicles, along with quality used cars from top import and domestic automakers. Stop into one of their dealerships, test drive and buy one new car, truck, van, or SUV today. And like Donnie P told us, man, you look at some of the auto deals right now are the best deals he's seen in 5 years. So if you've been putting it off, now is the time to get you a car. I'm Andrew Z, Demetrius, Nicodemus, Kelly Lance, the Princess of Property from Howard Hanna Realty, K2, the Baroness, and of course Stephen B. Hardy is here. We got a special guest in studio. Jennifer is here from Spooktique. Spooktique. What is Spooktique, Jennifer? Good morning.
It's Toledo's Spooky Boutique, of course.
Spooky Boutique.
It's Toledo Spooky Boutique,
Of course, Andrew, of course. First of all, good morning, welcome. And you're also the official dresser of Steve for Halloween, right?
Yeah.
And for Flaunt as well?
Yeah. We're doing our own people down there.
Oh. So what do you specialize in then, Jennifer?
I'm going to go with spooky things.
Shut up.
You would be absolutely correct.
I'm going to say spooky, sexy things.
Actually, no. I have a lot of layering pieces that you could, I guess, not layer, and
You're
but
just giving that sexy vibe.
She's got that voice.
I know,
Yeah.
for
sure.
So I just was like, oh, okay.
I feel like there's a lot of people who've called your boutique but don't come in. Just
They
to
just wanna
talk
hear
to
her
you.
voice.
They're like,
Okay.
So what else is on the rack?
I just went through every piece of clothing I have. So.
Mrs. Latch isn't answering your phone.
I know it might shock you by looking at me, but
Uh-huh.
I'm not a people person. There is no listed number.
Really?
Wow.
What?
That actually doesn't shock me.
Well, no. So how do people get a hold of you then? They either have to go through social media or they have to come in the store.
Exactly. I also don't offer online shopping. Come in, look around.
Nice.
Where are you guys?
Sounds very trappy.
We just have a lot
You
of.
need to be in the building.
Trappy.
No, I use a lot of local artists,
Mm-hmm.
so the inventory rotates pretty quickly, whether they're taking stuff out to
That's
do
cool.
different events and stuff, so the idea of listing it online would just be insane.
So give us an idea of what kind of stuff that you do have then. You do carry at Boutique.
Oh, well, I'm primarily a fashion shop. Well, we're a mix of like retail and consignment, but
Uh-huh.
like the consignment end isn't like used items, it's handmade items.
Nice.
I have Jay Spank Bondage. He makes these amazing collars, cuffs, harnesses, all by hand, has a huge professional background. We have graphic designers in there that sell their own stickers. We got jewelry people, wool dreads, but primarily like I'm a clothes and jewelry kind of girl.
Uh-huh.
So like I wanted a place that like offered that. But
Are you into? You're so. I mean, so you're. Are you? Do you just?
Go ahead.
Do you
Oh
just,
my goodness,
do
you
just-
have
do
Andrew
No,
speechless.
I know. Do you just serve clients in bondage, or any client can come in?
oh, any client. I get tons of performers, DJs,
Oh God!
band
I apologize.
folks.
I apologize for my daughter. It's Monday and she doesn't want to go to school.
I
Apparently.
feel you. That's how I got out of bed this morning.
Yeah,
Here.
I didn't want to get out of bed.
I know. Everyone's like, I didn't want to come in this morning. Except Demetrius was wide-eyed, bushy-tailed. So.
Hate Mondays.
Thank you, Demetrius, for being the committed to the show. I
Hey, no
appreciate
problem,
that.
man.
Yeah, these other guys.
I try to give at least 85%.
All right. So anyway, back to the bondage stuff. What were you saying? I'm sorry, Jennifer.
No, he's just he does bondage and club wear. I just have like the club wear side. I don't have the and.
I would have to disagree, ma'am. You said you had a couple of collars.
And I heard cuffs too.
Yeah.
Everyone loves a good spike collar. Don't play with me.
I like you.
Ma'am, I have never, ever in my life felt such a serious sentence.
I'm kind of tingling. I don't know. I'm
I
kind
am
of
uncomfortable.
I'm curious.
Well, of course you are.
Yes.
Sorry.
We know how you are, Steven.
Jesus.
Jennifer.
Could you imagine Steven in a collar? The cops come
Man.
in. He's just in an adult diaper and he's got a collar on.
Please help me.
Please help me.
We're more, dark alternative fashion than like fetish life.
Yeah, thank you. I'm sorry. Yeah,
No,
that's
I'm not
totally
curious.
different.
She
Dark-
speaks very well.
Dark
Yeah.
alternative fashion,
Impressive.
Demetrius.
What is dark alternative fashion?
We just told you.
Well, no. She said other than fetish. What
I
would fall into
I put a
dark
ball gag in your mouth, but it's not for sex.
So like the best descriptor that kind of like lets people know what they're in for is just putting the title gothic out there.
Okay.
That's what I was
It's
thinking.
a big umbrella
Yeah.
term.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So it's a lot of darks. It's a lot of like long skirts and that flowy things. Is that?
Oh, you're talking flowy things. We have long skirts, short skirts.
Yeah.
We carry men's
Lace?
and women's. Lots of lace. I'm a sucker for details. I like a nice fabric. I like, brocades and denims. So, and a lot of what we do pulls away from fast fashion. So we have I pick out what goes out to make sure the fabrics are good and they feel good on the skin and
Nice.
Yeah.
How long have you had your business?
3 months.
Oh,
you just started.
exciting.
Yeah, well, I started out as a vendor. That's how I met a lot of the artists that I carry. And with my photography, I put it on wearables like clothing and bags and stuff. And for years, I heard you need to open a brick and mortar. But how would I do a whole store with just my photography clothes? I'm sure it would be great, but no. So I had to pull in other people.
So how many designers do you have of clothing in the store? Like how many designers do you work with?
Well,
locally.
Locally, we're looking at like a 100-mile radius kind of when we say local, and there's quite a few because like there's no set amount that you have to have, or like any type of background you have to have. Like if it's well made and it's pretty,
I love it.
You know, it doesn't. You can bring in like a piece that you know you want to get rid of. Like if you're like a hobby person. But like if this is what you do and you go to all these different shows, when you're not doing a show, you have a place to put it up and still maybe help generate that income and keep everything pretty local.
So let's say I'm in the market for a black leather bustier. And
another one.
Yeah, let's not get into how I ruined the first one. But say I'm looking for a replacement. Could I find said replacement in your establishment?
You could perhaps, and if I don't, then I know somebody that could make you one.
Well, that's weird. That's weird that you have that in your back pocket.
That's very cool.
Someone said, "Better watch out, Steven might start touching himself right now during this segment."
I already am.
Put your hands up. All right.
No, keep them down.
Listen, where are you located, Jennifer? Where's the Spoutique?
We're downtown, kind of like on the corner of like Adams and North Superior, kind of diagonal from the old Valentine Theater, across from Noir, next to like the LaSalle.
I know exactly where you're at. Huh. All right, and what are your hours? Do you have set hours, or
7 p.m. to 12 p.m. We're not open during the daylight.
See, I come from like a warehouse background. I'm up by like 4:30, man. That would never work.
You are not a good Gothic person.
I know. You're a
responsible
responsible job.
What are you doing waking up and being responsible?
That's a whole segment you could do. Gothic people doing or in ungodly places.
Yeah, doing regular things.
Like, it's fine. No, but
I'm a goth. Of course I brush my teeth.
Oh my God.
So you have cosmetics, you have spiked collars, comfortable pants, body harnesses, fishnets, all sorts of stuff. And what are your hours?
We're
You have
Wednesday.
set-
Oops, sorry.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Wednesday through Sunday, 9 to 6.
Wednesday through Sunday.
Her nights are busy.
Yeah.
No, I'm a mom of 4.
Oh.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, I got 2 in high school, 1 in middle school, and 1 in elementary.
Wow. I would never guess
I know.
that you're that. I mean, that's a lot of kids.
No
You look
wonder
like
you-
you're 20.
Yeah, I get that all the time. My kids are closer to 21 than I am, man.
Oh my gosh, you look amazing.
No wonder you dress in
It's
all
the
black.
blood of my enemies, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's definitely some blood rituals going on over there.
Way to keep your kids in line when they stumble into you sacrificing a goat.
How can I get some of that?
Just, drink water, don't do drugs. That's really the only secret.
Oh wow, you're no fun.
Hey, you don't see.
What do you want, man?
You're up early. You got 4 kids. You're just too responsible to be goth. It's so weird.
It's almost like we're people too. Man.
Man.
Stop it with your crazy talk.
Right? Like, what is this?
What are you, people?
All right. How do we find you online then? Do we not?
You can totally find me online.
Okay.
I'm on pretty much everything except for like Twitter, X, whatever. You can find me on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. And I think they're all under like the 419 Spoutique because for some reason this boutique's really popular as like a tag name. So there's that.
419 Spoutique. All right, look for her.
Steve
on all
said
the
you are fabulous.
Oh, well, thank you.
I mean, no, Steve Remy.
I mean, Steven's saying that too.
Yeah, I think
Sure.
you're fabulous. You seem like a cool person.
Are you married?
I do have a partner, but no, I've never been married. I don't know if you could pay me enough.
That's the
Good
truth, girl.
good girl.
You hold on to that ideal.
How long have you guys been together?
Years.
So you just let him know, like, any given moment you can be dropped.
Absolutely not.
Oh, all right.
Don't conflate the two.
I'm just kind of. I mean,
like
you've been
her.
together for years, but you don't. What, you not believe in marriage, or?
Well, I mean,
Marriage isn't goth.
Yes, it
Well,
is.
no.
It is a death.
well, I'm not religious, and I mean, I'm obviously not, pro-government. So what would be the point?
Oh,
Good point.
That's what she tells him. It's like, I'm not pro-government. Why do you want to get into their system? You don't want to be in their system. It's
true.
Our love doesn't need a piece of paper.
That's right.
Man, that's the best man argument ever.
Is the mortgage not enough?
That is true.
It is true. All right, the Spoutique. If you want something unique, and for Halloween, I'm guessing this would be your busy time right now. If someone wants to, maybe they go outside their comfort zone for Halloween, you can help them.
Oh, absolutely. And I've been getting a lot of people that have been like walking by since we've been open, and have been using Halloween as an excuse to come in. It's fine. Let me dress you. It's okay.
First,
we're here for that.
Like, oh my!
She's killing me.
I know.
She's so interesting. Like, do you run the? So are you always there if someone wants to like see you? Are you in the shop 9 to 6?
Yeah, it's a one-woman show.
Oh, you don't like to share
witnesses. She doesn't like witnesses.
Stop it. Stop. All of it. Just stop.
All right, well check out the Spoutique. Anything else that I missed that you wanted to mention real quick, Jennifer?
No, just come out, check out the Flaunt Fashion Show, and not just support our shop, but the other local shops here in Toledo, and of course Equality Toledo.
So you'll have models in the in Flaunt as well. 11 models.
That's awesome.
11.
Are they all also gothic?
It's a mix of people, but the looks are definitely gonna be. When I tell you,
And then we're gonna throw one LL Bean just to throw everybody off.
I know.
Just like one dude in khakis. Just
one's a lot not like the other.
Yeah.
no,
It's like a stepdad vibes. Throw on some New Balances and stuff.
no, but I tell you, taking the stuff from my shop and the Moulin Rouge theme, it has been so hard not to make it look more of like a carnival.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, oh,
Someone
I get it. I fight that urge every day.
So someone did ask, can I pay extra for you to just leave voicemail messages on my phone?
Don't you leave a voicemail message on no man's phone. Let no man in a relationship don't let his girl hear that.
Listen,
she works at this boutique.
That
Yes, she does.
That was Steven who just sent that text in. So
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, if you want to pay me, you can come buy one of my artist pieces, and then like I can talk to you during the process, and
we can record that.
And then you can play it over and over and over again. I can even give you different accents if you want to like donate to,
What's your best accent?
German.
No, actually,
I'm good.
Southern. I had a Southern accent
You
once.
will put this on?
The Calafites?
The Calafites.
I want to hear your Southern accent.
Oh, no. Now, why would you want to do that?
Oh. My.
You got him
Now,
talking.
why do I see Steven in a big white suit and a hat?
They call me boss.
Like he just, my, I do declare somebody has stumbled onto my plantation.
Okay, now you just ruined it.
You are sweeter than my mint julep.
My God, you are like peaches in the Maytime Girl.
Oh my God.
Oh no, the favorite is like when people get like nervous and it kind of breaks the ice a little bit because you're throwing that Southern accent in out of nowhere. It's just be like, why are you over there sweating like a sinner in church?
What is going on?
Oh my gosh.
I'm
getting hot.
Sweating.
I swear.
Do you ever use your different accents on customers and keep that accent the whole time just to throw them off?
No, but I used to operate phones for GE, and when people would want a manager, I'd put them on hold and come back with a British accent. Nobody argues with a British person.
Do your British accent real quick.
I don't want to. What if I mess it up? Because I haven't done it in like forever.
It's all right. Come on.
It's like riding a bike.
You got this, girl.
No, it literally isn't. It's like words.
I don't. Maybe I just need a bottle of water.
Stick with the Southern.
Yeah.
Come on.
I would be
On the
like,
fly,
clearly.
that was great.
Yeah, I
Stop
wasn't
it.
expecting this, man. You could have gave me like 3 minutes to at least do warm-ups. God.
All right, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Me.
All right. So Jennifer is the owner and proprietor of the Spoutique. Check it out if you're looking to maybe go outside the box, or you're looking for some local designers and just a cool little vibe on. And of course, she's an Adams Street girl. I should have known. I should have known when you walked in you were an Adams Street girl. It's over on Adams in downtown Toledo.
It's on North Superior with the cornering of Adams.
Just a soupçon of Adams mixed in.
You can see the A and the D from where our shop is. The A and the M must be seen from another vantage point.
Thank you, Jennifer. Appreciate you
Thanks
coming in.
for having me, guys.
Anytime. You want to come in and just hang out? I mean, it's funny. All right. That is Jennifer from Spoutique. The Spoutique. Here's traffic and weather.
From the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center, I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf. Toledo's traffic and the highways are looking clear. We do have for our friends in Fayette. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Thank you. We do have State Route 66 is closed in both directions between County Road M and US 20 due to fallen power lines. Taylor Kia is dropping it like it's hot, dropping the prices on all new Kias, low prices and low payments, and get up to $5,000 more for your trade-in, plus no payments for 90 days. A huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. The Taylor Kia Drop It Like It's Hot sale going on now. Here's your Furniture Palace forecast. Today is going to be mostly sunny with a high of 64. Overnight will be partly cloudy with a low of 51. Right now it is clear, sunny, and 34 outside. Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale.
34? And then it's going to be 80 this week?
And it's going to be 79 tomorrow.
Man. Hello, climate change.
Jeez, man.
Bro.
That is crazy.
Man, I can't wait till old people start moving to Ohio because it's warm.
The reverse migration.
Yeah.
It's going to be crazy.
Yeah, it'll be called Ohio Man.
Ohio
I'm
Man.
be so mad. We're going to have to find an equivalent to a gator.
Right.
Pit bulls.
Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of
It's a
in-stock
land gator.
brand items, plus no credit needed financing. Four
He got
convenient
you in the death row.
locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon. Or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf.
Way to stick that out there, K2.
I know, it would power through. We were not affecting her at all.
I swear.
I gotta tell you, my friends over at State Line Sauce, the #1 hot sauce in all of Toledo. You know, you want to spice up your relationship, you can either talk to Jennifer, or you can go to State Line Sauce. Either one.
Cover yourself in sauce and talk to Jennifer.
Cover yourself in sauce. State Line Sauce, the #1 hot sauce in all of Toledo. Go to StatelineSauceCo.com. Pick out one of their 6 flavors. Pick out 3 and get a deal. Pick out 6. You can also get a little display case to put them in, a little display thing to put on your table. State Line Sauce, get sauced.
Next on our Corn Hall of Fame tour, Pioneer brand Power Core Enlist corn.
Ooh, look at all the trophies.
Yes, Power Core Enlist wins in the field with an advanced combination of exclusive genetics, plus 3 distinct modes of action for long-lasting protection against above-ground pests and unsurpassed flexibility.
Whoa, this one says superior yield potential.
Don't touch, Billy.
Start your best year yet. Visit pioneer.com/no-pests.
Hey, it's Amy Davis with Tom from Wojo's Heating and Air Conditioning, talking about quality products and words of wisdom from Grandma.
What we do is we try to sell the very best products that are available, though not just Lennox products, but we sell like Bradford White water heaters. Bradford White are just built heavier, they last longer. So I always remember what my grandmother told me, she was too poor to buy cheap stuff.
All right, and how do we get a hold of you here at Wojo's?
You can call us at 419-693-3220 or on the web at wojosheating.com.
Every day, Cintas service reps help businesses get ready for the workday. They provide freshly laundered workwear delivered every week. Mats, mops, restroom and cleaning supplies. First aid and safety products to help your employees stay safe. They even test and inspect fire extinguishers and emergency lights. Cintas helps keep your business running smoothly. See what Cintas can do for you. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Meet Cheryl. Hey. She's on vacation and lost in the moment. Unfortunately, so is her Chase debit card.
It's gotta be somewhere.
Maybe she lost it at salsa night.
These skirts should have pockets.
Or maybe she lost it at Pilates.
3 and 2 and...
But she's not worried. With the Chase mobile app, she can lock her card till it turns up. Tool to help protect. One bank that puts you in control. Visit chase.com/checking. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Message and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
Derek Marin will be a fighter for Ohio workers and small business in Congress. He'll cut your taxes, lower your energy costs, and protect Social Security. Derek will fight to bring jobs back to Northwest Ohio, send illegal immigrants home, and reduce American tax dollars spent on foreign aid. It's why Donald Trump endorsed Derek Marin. He needs a trusted ally fighting with him. Time for lying Marcy Kaptur to retire. Vote Derek Marin for Congress. Paid for by Marin for Congress.
I'm Derek Marin. I'm running for Congress, and I approve this message.
Last year's RV trip, we met a couple with the same bumper sticker. What are the odds?
Your cousin isn't a good storyteller.
He was a podiatrist, or was it a pharmacist? Huh,
You don't say.
oh, I can't remember.
But she owns an RV protected by Progressive, and you don't. So until you get your own RV, her stories are the most interesting stories you've ever heard.
Wow, interesting.
And when you do get your own RV, save money by bundling it with your home, auto, or other vehicles with Progressive.
Oh, anesthesiologist. He was an anesthesiologist.
Progressive
That's
Casualty
right.
Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
The hottest deals of summer are at Towers Armory right now. Bulk ammo prices so good you'll think it's 2019. 9mm brass, 1,000 round cases, only $250. That's $12.50 a box. 223 brass, 100 round bags, $50. 762 by 39 steel case in 60 round bags, $30. These prices won't last due to gunpowder shortages. Are you ready for the fall deer hunting season? Towers Armory has what you need. Raven crossbows, the best of the best. Stop in today and get the lowest prices on Raven crossbows in the tri-state area. Towers Armory has the best state-of-the-art range in the area, up to 43 yards long with programmable carriers. Mention this ad.
Bring it. Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
Driven by Taylor Automotive family of fine cars, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, Kia vehicles, along with quality used cars from top import and domestic automakers. Stop in to one of their dealerships. Test drive a new car, truck, van, or SUV today. I'm Andrew Z. Demetrius Nicodemus, Kelly Latz, the Princess of Property from Howard Hanna Realty, K2 the Baroness, Stephen B. Hardy. It's time for the food report today. Breaking news. Nearly 50 TGI Friday locations abruptly closed within the past week.
What day?
Anonymous. What day? Thursday. So they're saying that's an ominous sign that the chain could soon file for bankruptcy, which there's been talks about already. Man, that was.
Is anybody going to those little quiche
like TGI Fridays? What else would you put in that category? Like, would you put Chili's in that category?
Yeah, like a Chili's. I would even throw Applebee's into that, like into the mix.
So, as somebody who hated chains for so many years, Applebee's is a go-to for me in this life.
Really?
I feel like the quality's gone down though.
Well,
like over the years,
dude. We hadn't been to Fridays in years, and we went a couple of years ago for a birthday, and the food was terrible. Yeah. Someone said,
but it's Applebee's and it's TGI Fridays. I mean,
what do you expect?
I've never walked out of that place.
It's B-dubs,
right? Exactly.
My mom.
Don't cry to me about the quality of the food. Look around you.
Ruby Tuesdays.
There's a buffalo with wings on the wall. What do you think we're doing here?
Someone said you got Ruby Tuesdays closed. Now TGI Fridays closed.
Right?
My mom and my aunt will only want to go to Applebee's, and they only go. I'm like, let's go out to dinner. I'm buying. We'll go anywhere you want, and it's always Applebee's, and they have to have the Bahama Mama $5 drink. Ugh,
remember Fajita Rita Mondays?
Right?
They do still have like a dollar margaritas.
Dollar margaritas?
Yeah.
Man. You shouldn't get turned up at Applebee's. Like that is not.
It's like a low point getting kicked out for being too drunk at Applebee's.
Applebee's.
Yeah, if Applebee's is like you have to go, and you get kicked out around potato skins, I got problems.
Someone said all these goofies, gimmicky chains are the same. They all stink.
Yeah.
Someone said even Hooters is going downhill. They're like,
they should change their name just to Nipples. Like some of these girls are lying.
Someone said all they're doing.
That's messed up.
Someone said all these restaurants going out. All they're doing is making room for sheets. More sheets.
Yeah.
Sheets everywhere. Wow. So there you go. TGI Fridays going out. We'll have to see what happens if they do end up going to bankruptcy or not. I mean, that's going to be a thing because back in the day, man, those were all great restaurants. I mean, we thought they were anyway, but I don't know. People want local now, don't they? Although you say that, and then you look at Olive Garden. Every day of the week, the parking lot is packed. You go to Texas Roadhouse. Every day, that place is packed. So I don't know. Do we want local or do we just not want crappy chain?
No,
I don't know.
You want what you're used to. Like it can't be. It can stay the same, right? But it can't get worse.
Yeah.
Like
Quality.
you were getting crappy food in the beginning. It was crappy Applebee's, crappy TGI Fridays food. But then it got worse, and you were like, "I'm not doing that anymore."
Well, it's like too that we were talking about a few weeks ago that Red Lobster too. I mean, that someone said that their food just got bad.
I would put that with the same category.
Yeah, that'd be in the kitschy like category. Red Lobster, the Curse of Cheddar Bay.
Bro, I don't know what happened. Like maybe my eyes were just younger, but I remember Red Lobsters looking nice, like being nice restaurants.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what age it happened, but the veil fell off, and I walked into a Red Lobster, and I was like, "This is ghetto as hell."
They're like, "What the hell do you want?" Like, I came here for seafood. I don't know now.
I got a text message in. We have breaking news. This is your people. In the food report there, K2. Tailgaters better get their act together. Paid for 12 wings, got 9. Server made the correction, paid bill, and realized my house salad was $8, not $4. Not a good start for tailgaters.
It was insane.
You were there.
It was so busy. It was so we started off with a party of 5.
For those who don't know, it's the new sports bar in Perrysburg.
By the time we got our seat, that was an hour wait. We ended up waiting an hour and a half, and by the time that I think we were up to 7 people. And we were at the bar, and they still wouldn't seat us because the kitchen was so far behind. And we're like, we don't care. We just want
a table,
just to sit and have drinks. Like we're
right.
happy just having drinks. But the food we had was good.
Yeah.
And the staff was a lot of the staff came from the sidelines here in Perrysburg, and they were great.
What happened to sidelines?
It's still open.
Oh, they just defected.
Yeah, a lot of them moved in a group.
You know that happens once one makes the change, and then all of a sudden they're like trying to convince their friends it's better over here. Come on. And then so you like a whole staff just leaving the restaurant.
And I saw there was reports, so they did a soft opening on Thursday, and then it was open on Friday, and then I saw reports that they closed on Saturday to regroup. So, but yeah, we had a great experience.
Okay, well, and here's the thing: first weekend open and a brand new restaurant, not even a chain.
Gonna deal with it.
Yeah, because they don't have procedures in place. They're going to change. I mean, it's hard for first weekend. Come back in 30 days. What, Demetrius? What are you looking at? What?
I'm just saying.
You got something to say?
Yeah, I do.
Say it.
Grand openings are important. Like how you do it is important.
I know.
Like
I agree.
You can't half-ass this stuff. Like your soft opening is where you're supposed to work the bugs out, and then when the ship crashes and burns on Friday, bro, and then you close on Saturday, like you've already set a standard in my head about how this place is operated.
I know.
Am I coming back? I'm probably not.
But if like K2 said, if the place is freaking packed, you weren't expecting packed your first.
Yes,
I mean, restaurants would kill for packed.
Tell me a restaurateur that opens a restaurant and doesn't expect it to be packed on the first day. I will show you a guy who's got too much money in his pocket and not enough drive.
Someone said that they said our server's first time ever being a server. We should have to have had follow up. But I understand being, first night, busy. I gave her advice to feed kids immediately, like the mac and cheese, and know the menu a little more. And then if you figure it out. That's one thing. I was just talking to someone yesterday that they own a local restaurant, and they said that they'll put their servers out there after one day of training. And then you look at places like these corporate places where you're like 9 days of training and hours of tapes and everything. It's like, geez.
There's 4 hours of video. 4
hours.
4 hours of video teaching you how to walk up to a table with a tray and say, what would you like to drink?
Yeah.
And teaching you procedure and what it's crazy.
I'm like, you got a pulse, jump on this food truck, let's go.
And then on top of that, you're with another server for 7 days.
Wow. Jeez. Well, I'm sure. Give them another chance. Tailgates, they're gonna get their act together.
You know what I find crazy? They were closed for so long because they signed that lease like almost right at I think even before Harbor Town closed. So that was closed for a long time.
It was.
So what are you
but they
doing?
do have a lot more TVs. I will say that they moved the booths so everybody who could sit in the booth can see the water. There's like I said, there's a game room for kids. They got Golden
So you
Tee.
liked it.
They got Keno. Yeah, it was. It was nice.
All right. Someone says, "Where's John Taffer when you need him?" Where's the stress test? We need a stress test.
You're gonna kill somebody.
All right. More of the food report. A Sam's Club in Maryland was closed on Friday due to a minor issue in the bakery.
Man,
Apparently, someone
cause a lot of
spotted a raccoon. So there's a raccoon in the bakery at Sam's. They had to shut the whole bitch down.
They're just trying to do their own little version of what's that, Ratatouille, but with a raccoon.
Ratatouille. According to a new report, NFL players easily go through at least 80,000 Uncrustables a year. When including games, practices, and training camps, Denver Bronco players, by the way, ate the most. 80,000 Uncrustables a year that they're going through. I love a good peanut butter and jelly, man. I know they're not good for you by any means. The white bread's terrible and the jelly's terrible.
Oh, you're talking about an Uncrustable.
Just in general, yeah. Just a peanut butter
I
and
had
jelly.
a peanut butter and jelly sandwich yesterday.
But did you have it on wheat?
Yes.
Judging.
I'm just saying.
Did you have it on wheat?
Of course, I can tell you.
Then it wasn't a real peanut butter and jelly.
You got wheat all over your face. I can tell, man.
Cracked wheat. I smoke cracked wheat.
Oh my God. Pizzas made and sold at a Wisconsin pizzeria were unintentionally contaminated with some THC. They were using an oil from another business and didn't realize it contained Delta-9 cannabis in it when they were making the pizza crust. So
that's what they're telling people.
When they got caught.
It's the fourth pizza this kid has bought today. So what is going on?
All right, more of the food report. Here we go. Mars Wrigley has unveiled Skittles Popped. Freeze-dried Skittles.
Tried them.
What'd you think? You tried the popped ones?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
Yeah. I'm not a fan.
Really?
No.
Why?
It's like, I like this. Excuse me. I like the Skittle because it's almost like it's a candy, but it's got like a gum type feel to it. Like, this is just hard. It is hard. You bite into it and it just cracks. And I don't know. And it doesn't, and it tastes different. I don't like it.
So old.
I put my
It's a new thing.
Flashlight on it to check it out.
It's a new thing. With the candy now is this freeze dried candy. So there's places locally that are taking Snickers, anything they freeze dry it, and then it gets airy.
It's the equivalent of deep frying. It is the opposite of what white people have done. Just jumped on the pendulum. They were like, "Well, we fried it. Let's see if we can freeze it."
Yeah, but they'll do anything now, and I can't tell if I like it or I don't like. The big one is they'll take lemon heads, and they'll freeze dry them, and they basically taste like Skittles. I mean, I think they're the same candy kinda. They both have that sour taste to them. The Skittles, they don't taste like the flavors, do they? Like sour they're all that have the same flavor.
Reds taste like reds, and the blues
Do they?
taste like blues.
Because
I don't know what flavors those are, but I assume red.
I think the red is cherry.
Is a fruit punchy thing. I don't know.
No, but for instance, if you look at Fruity Pebbles, they're all the same flavor.
Yeah,
but they just have different colors. And I thought I didn't know if candy was the same way.
No,
I've never noticed Skittles if each one has a different flavor.
I would think so.
Okay, all right. I don't know. Anyway, the freeze dried is the new thing that's up and coming. That is your food report. Has anyone else tried freeze dried? You never tried it? What about you, K2? You ever have freeze dried candy? No. Steven? I'll have to bring
I
some
like
in.
dots. What is wrong with just sticking around with dots? Like those
Those
ice
things on
cream, those like frozen things.
Oh, Dippin' Dots.
Dippin' Dots. I like those are fine.
Yeah.
Like, stop trying to do so much.
No, these freeze dried though, they're not cold. They take all the moisture out of them.
But they're just like, stop.
Yeah. Someone freeze dried. One of the local candy people freeze dried an ice cream sandwich. Like, I don't know how it worked.
Why would you do that? What are you
For
doing?
science.
Like, what? Why?
I don't know.
To see if we could.
Putting my tongue between those two pieces of cookie and just licking the inside of that is my thing.
And it's like more cookie
Yeah,
now.
Yeah, Jesus.
I too like licking the cookie.
Stop What is wrong
We're
with
talking
you?
about cookies. I like cookies.
I do like licking the cookie.
That is
Jennifer got you all fired up.
That is the food report for today. Here's traffic and weather.
From the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center, I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf. Doesn't look like any backups or slowdowns in the Toledo area, but out in Fayette we do have on State Route 66, northbound and southbound, between County Road M and US 20, some fallen power lines, so avoid the area. Taylor Kia is dropping it like it's hot, dropping the prices on all new Kias, low prices and low payments, and get up to $5,000 more for your trade-in. Plus, no payment for 90 days, a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. The Taylor Kia Drop It Like It's Hot sale going on now. Here's your Furniture Palace forecast. Today's going to be sunny with a high of 64. Overnight, we partly cloudy with a low of 51. Right now, it is sunny and 35. Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices and thousands of in-stock name brand items. Plus, no credit needed financing. 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodford Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon. Or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf.
The Andrew Z and Demetrius in the Morning Show. Pumped to tell you about our newest sponsor at Holy Grail Wellness. Holy Grail is the newest and hottest name in the weight loss game, with all kinds of amazing options to choose from to get you a big head start on your weight loss journey. Stop in at 200 Airport Highway in Wasion or call and ask for Kendra or Callie at 419-388-7760. Join me on my journey while starting yours today at Holy Grail Wellness.
Hey, it's me, Andrew Z, from my friends over at State Line Sauce Company, the #1 hot sauce in all of Toledo. Not because of its heat, but because of its flavor. You know, a lot of hot sauces, they just try to be hot. This is one of the unique hot sauces that has heat, but also flavor. It is so good. If you've never tried it, you need to. Every Saturday morning, check them out at the Toledo Farmers Market, or you can go online and get your bottle of State Line Sauce. Go to StatelineSauceCo.com. State Line Sauce. Get sauced.
When you're hiring, ZipRecruiter's technology makes finding qualified candidates for your job easy. What if the rest of the world was as easy as ZipRecruiter? Math problems wouldn't be so problematic.
K equals 42.
And summiting Everest would be a walk in the park. In the meantime, if you want to make your hiring easier, use ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Every day, Cintas service reps help businesses get ready for the workday. They provide freshly laundered workwear delivered every week. Mats, mops,
Got to tell you, my friends over at Tea Tree Asian Bistro, the #1 Asian spot in the 419. You got to try that. It was so good last night. You got to try this. It's called a Korean corn cheese, which, for those who don't know what that is, because no one does, but to me, I liken it to kind of like a street corn, but for Korean style. It's corn. It's got like mayo in it. It's cheese in it. It's a dip. You have it with fried wontons, and it was so good last night. I'd never had it before, but they have some of these outside-the-box things you can try, and all the food is made fresh, and you're getting $10 off your appetizer for the month of October. So you get a couple days left just for mentioning this show and this radio station. Check out Tea Tree Asian Bistro. They're located at Levis Commons in Perrysburg.
Hey guys, it is Stephen B. Hardy from Andrew Z and Demetrius in the Morning Show. I'm telling you about my friends at Holy Grail Wellness. They've hooked me up with Ozempic. I'm down 55 pounds and counting. If you want to get on that fitness track, make sure you visit them at thestabbynurse.com or give them a call at 419-388-7760. Tell them Stephen B. sent you. You get $100 off your first 3 months for any weight loss plan. Start changing your life with Holy Grail Wellness.
Grab a handful of mud and sling it. It's Steve Sleaze on Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
All right, time for Steve Sleaze in the 50s. Hey, Steve.
Wasn't she just spooky?
Oh, you're talking about Jennifer? Yeah,
Yes.
One of Steve's friends, Jennifer, came in studio this morning. If you missed it, from a new business called Spoutique, where she has like a goth type of clothes downtown Toledo off Superior and Adams Street, and she was something else. Someone said, I just got a text in 419-345-3375. Said Jennifer had such a beautiful voice.
Mm-hmm. She did.
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
What? Her voice?
Beautiful.
It was intriguing.
It was.
It was
She's
intriguing.
intriguing.
It's
She's
definitely.
intriguing.
It's got 900 number written all over it.
If that was still a thing, she'd be a millionaire.
Right?
I mean,
she's like, I was born in the wrong era.
I wish
I should have
y'all
been
could
born in the
see her,
80s.
Too. I mean, she looked like she's 20.
I know. And well, she said
the blood of babies.
It's blood of babies.
Does
will
a
do
lot.
No, of her enemies.
it. Blood of her enemies. That's what it was.
Yes.
Blood of her enemies.
She doesn't like babies.
Or enemies.
He made that clear. I'm just telling you, wait till you see her clothes. They're fabulous. I have a little hints of what she's doing for my costume, so I'm so excited.
Speaking of clothes, I was my daughter. We're doing a trunk or treat tonight again. I'm like, hey, trunk or treat night. This is like the 4th day in a row she's wearing costume. Halloween has gotten so out of control. You almost need 2 costumes now as you're a kid because you wear that
I've
thing
said that
4 days in a row. I mean, the costume you got to we either have to either clean it or whatever because it gets spots on it.
Yeah, now it
kids.
looks like you're committed to a lifestyle. Yeah. Before it's a costume, now it's clothes.
I know.
Well, Steve has 4. What do you have? 3 or 4 costumes?
I had 3.
Yeah.
But I actually only went with 1, so yeah, I'm done. I'm like, I did 3 parties this past weekend, plus watching tailgating. I'm like, no, I'm done.
They said
done Halloween, done.
They said since the pandemic that spending money on Halloween has skyrocketed. It was like $4 billion a year, and now it's like $12 billion a year. It's like tripled the cost between.
But there's no kids.
What do you mean?
Like, we were just complaining about there are no kids in these neighborhoods. It's like, you know, when you hear like all of a sudden people have just like quit their jobs and like there's all these jobs out here, and you're like, well, what are these people doing now? That now they still don't have jobs. We got all these jobs, and they quit what are they doing to live? And now we buy all this candy and no kid comes to the house.
I know, that's the way we are in our neighborhood. A lot of neighborhoods say that. They're like, I used to have a lot of kids come to the neighborhood, and we don't anymore. But I think just the activities have just gone up, though. You know, now your house is all spooked out, and now
are you just hoping
parties.
that children will come by?
Steve went to 3. I don't think it's about the kids anymore. We've taken it over.
Oh, it's totally not about the kids. It's about the adults, and totally. They'll blow up yard stuff that are tacky.
It's become
anyway.
it's become its own holiday now. It's not
It
almost
is.
to where like on Friday needs to be a day off. Like the first should be a holiday.
That is you love that theory. You love that theory of like you should
Stick
have
with
the
it,
next day
stick
off.
with
The day after Super Bowl should be a holiday. Because here's the thing.
That's actually true though.
Yeah, because if you're watching something on a Sunday or you're doing something on a Sunday, you're like stressed out because you have to go to work on Monday. Even on the 1st, January 1st, you shouldn't have to go back to work till the 3rd because the 1st you're worried about having to go to work the next day. You can't enjoy the 1st. That's a holiday. It needs to be a holiday plus 1.
I like this theory. I like it a lot.
I do too.
See?
I like it.
Someone said I missed the slutty nurse outfits, not just for Halloween, just in general.
Oh, I saw some of those this weekend.
Yes.
Oh, but I did.
All right.
What's
going on in
A lot of homemade costumes. That was like the trend that I saw. Like a lot of people, you can tell the Amazon bot ones from like the really creative. I'm like 3 blind mice. I saw people that came in like little cat suits with sunglasses on and they're like blind man sticks. And I was like, that's freaking cute.
Dude, I was at a trunk or treat yesterday. The cutest little girls. They were probably 3 or 4. I mean, they're walking age. And it's 3 little black girls, and they were munchkins. They all had little munchkin outfits on, and they were all 3 holding hands and just going trunk to trunk.
That is the
like 3 years old. Oh my God, it was the sweetest little thing I've ever seen.
Warms my ovaries.
Yes, my ovaries were tingling for sure.
Jesus.
Oh my goodness.
It was so sweet.
That's cute.
It was. All right, Steve, what's going on, Sleaze? Why don't you bring this plane home so we can wrap this up?
Sure. So we just got emotional, and Jelly Roll got emotional on Instagram while announcing he and his wife just bought a 500-acre plot of land. Now, he thanked his fans and said generational curses were broke because of y'all. I'm standing on it. I got to hear this audio.
Yeah, here, I'm going to play it for you right now, Steve. Here we go, Jelly Roll.
We never got a farm. He said, son, that's probably one of the mistakes I regret the most is that I didn't buy dirt. He said, they're never going to make no more of it. And if you don't listen to no advice from me, buy dirt. My wife and I, we purchased over 500 acres. And I have not been able to come to this land since we owned it, y'all. But yeah, I'm here, and I came here today to pray over it. I came here today to vision cast in it. I came here today to just walk barefooted in it. And most important, I came here today to pull this phone out of my pocket and look y'all in the eye and say thank you, man.
He is so good. I mean,
grounded.
Everything, like, why am I not that wise? Everything he says, you're like, yes, Jelly Roll, yes. Like, you hear it. Like, I don't say cool stuff like that.
Well,
ever. And I got a show. And I can't say cool stuff like that.
It's so authentic.
I know.
You know, I mean, when he said, like, somebody else says the same stuff, you'd be like, no.
Yeah, get out of here.
Because
he's
it
authentic.
holds weight when people who have made mistakes talk about their mistakes. It is when people who have never made mistakes try to tell you how you should live that it holds no water. But when you see a man who's been in and out of prison, who understands his blessings and understands how life has been so fortunate to him, and he can stand on that and say to you, look, there is light at the end of this tunnel. I'm proof of that.
And someone said, Jelly Roll's spitting truth, and all you say is the next day should be a holiday.
Yeah.
Whatever.
There is power in mistakes.
Oh, man.
There is.
Yeah, it's true.
About being humble.
Yeah,
Humble.
he's
Humility.
He's a humble dude. It doesn't matter how many. Like, I don't know how much money he has. He could have $10 in the bank. He could have 10 millions. I just don't think I don't think that he would change the way he speaks. And that's a true authenticity about him. Is, man, he's just so good.
Well, the southern draw helps too. I mean, 'cause that gives it a little bit of more, seasoning.
Yes,
he's got big guy charm too. You know, big guy's got charisma. Yeah, it is.
No,
You keep
you
spitting
keep
that.
telling that. You keep saying that. You keep putting the T-shirt on until people believe it.
I'm gonna keep saying the next day's got to be a holiday. Steve's gonna be like, big guy
charisma.
Big guy charisma.
You got big guy charisma.
It's a big guy energy.
That is not. That is low T.
It's a thing. I'm just saying.
Big guy energy.
Just saying, Jelly Roll is out there doing his big guy thing.
I watched you get winded at the hallway, and you're gonna talk to me about big guy energy.
That's different. That's different.
You need to stop.
Hey,
I need big guy stamina. How about that?
I'm working on that one. I'm working on that
What are
one.
you saying, Kelly?
Hey, you're welcome for helping you with those damn chairs, by the way. Just sitting here making fun of me for sweating about it. He wanted me to go visit, and then he put me to work.
Damn, D.
Come check out my place. All right, I need some help with these chairs.
Dang, you should have known. That's why he called you. Not me.
I knew it was a setup. I was like, don't nobody ever call me. What's going on here? What do you want?
And how that BGE working now?
I was like, I read it on your shirt. I thought you could do this.
Dude, you speak of spitting out wise things. This dude this weekend, it's a friend of Steve's actually, Mike McCarthy. I was talking to him on the phone yesterday, and he goes, "Man, I know too many guys with alligator arms." And I'm like, "What is that?"
Little arms, right?
Like, what does that mean?
Those guys who go, like, when the check is dropped, they go,
Yes!
Oh, is that what it is?
That's what it is. Yeah, because alligators got little arms, they can't
Yeah,
reach
they
their
can't
pockets,
reach
so when
their
the check
pockets.
comes,
Yeah, they're like,
all of a sudden, he's like, man, all of a sudden, all my friends have alligator arms when the check comes. I had
everybody
never heard
turns
that.
into an Izod T-shirt.
Dude, I started busting my ass up.
That's funny.
Alligator. Have you ever heard that, Steve?
Oh, I've totally heard that, and I've heard it from Mike too.
Yeah. He's like, man, all my friends, I got to stop surrounding myself with people that got alligator arms. Check comes, I can't reach my money. You got this? All right.
That's funny.
All right. Thank you, Steve.
Toodles, kids.
All right, that is Steve Sleaze of the 50s, brought to you by Coit Carpet Cleaning Service, the #1 carpet cleaner in all of Toledo. Call Coit today, 419-470-1333. They also have air duct cleaning as well. You need to give Coit a call. Just tell them you listen to this show. They're going to give you 25% off, and it helps us out as well to keep them on because their advertising is working. So that means we stay on the air. It's a whole centrifugal thing, I think. Anyway, that's it. We're out of here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow. You have a great day, okay? Oh, goodbye.